Are you, Jordan, there already or not?
Memb, I still have to catch up here.
Okay, okay.
I'm at minute 12 right now, so just a few more seconds, hopefully.
It's fine. Well, we're checking. I usually wanted to ask you, for that I asked who was having the advantage. It seems that WWP has an important advantage, at least in numbers. So it's kind of clear, and well, Pocket is still same population, and probably Soupy here. Soupy is really behind at the moment. And well, he's with Portuguese, a civilization, Jordan, that is not also like a super amazing, cheaper units, but it's not a civilization that is shine with the boom as well. I don't know what you think here.
Exactly, and it feels like Soupy is completely out of the game, right? I mean, obviously he's hanging in there, but he's heavily behind Licks here. And overall, it looks so much better for WWP. Also, we have an engagement coming in now as well. A few knights, crossbows in there, but I think Suomi has the numbers right now to push that one back, but it's not like it's really a crucial damage taken for WWP. They just have to retreat and group up and then engage against that army.
Oh my god, now I have the smile from Jordan and the boys. This is beautiful, man, because now I hear you perfect. I was really worried, you know, because I was like, come on. You know how I love to cast with you, and I was, what happened now with the sound? But now the sound is perfect. So it's great. It's a best of 7. Sorry for the inconvenience for everyone, but, well, these kind of things are... well, he restarted and it's working. Why? Because this is how sometimes the machines are working. But now, Soupy, Mr. Jordan, is just getting destroyed. And the timing, the momentum is for Fat Dragon, who is on the way to Imperial.
Yeah, this is just... I mean, the Fat Dragon, he is just so good on flank position with the archers, right? It feels like his build orders are so nailed down. And now he's getting caught by surprise, though. A lot of knights are surrounding them and the crossbows, and he's losing all his army, man, before reaching Imperial Age. That is such a bad timing for him.
That's what I was about to ask. When you are in this kind of situation that you know that you are going to be faster up than pretty much everyone, isn't it better to stay home? Don't take any risks because you want to keep all the numbers.
Exactly. I mean, you can move out with your pocket, right? Because the likelihood of getting punished is very small. But that way, he's literally thrown away everything so far. So Suomi is still in there. Team score is 200 score apart. So yeah, it's not like they are game over here. And we have another engagement coming in there. Yep.
Definitely not. And you can see the numbers. Suomi taking the lead in military, and now Velez is on the way to Imperial. Well, that castle he's trying to do is crucial. Look at the castle. I see the foundation here from Velez. But there's a lot of archers coming. Not gonna happen. And he canceled when he noticed that he is in Imperial. I think he's will make the castle probably now at home. He's doing at home on that goal on the left, in the north. But, oof, the max got so many units. Can you explain me how the hell is possible that this guy, that other day in the interview, considered himself, just to let you know, that I asked him, the max, are you the best pocket in Age of Empires 2? I was expecting him to not answer or be like, and he said, yes.
Oh yeah, he said, oh.
He said, yeah, man.
Okay,
he said, yes.
Nice.
And then I was, okay, good answer, thank you. And then next question, well, and then, but then, well, we can see 90 villains, 37 army, and about to go up to Imperial. It's trying to prove that what he said, it was not a lie.
But what happened here? It felt like at the beginning of the game, he took so much damage, right? He was also forced to build a tower there. And he's now leading the entire game here. It feels like he's playing super well here. And Mr. Yo on the other side, he's trailing behind heavily. Even the max going up to Imperial Age now.
I don't know, but now he needs to go back because Blue has an insane amount of archers. He's going 1 TC, and he has right now, oh my god, 5 archer ranges, just going typical Saracens, 1 TC, all archers, all in. I think the max need to go back because we're going to be in the same scenario that the previous time, Vivi. You don't want to lose this army. And right now, they have so many units, WWP. And we saw this yesterday, Jordan. WWP is not being greedy. They always do huge amount of army.
Yeah. And I love that style, right? Because the army is so important in these team game scenarios. And most of the time, it's not so much about economy, but much more about the army size. And this is exactly what we can see right now. And it's just crazy how Lix plays that one, right? He's just building all army, all archer ranges, and just pumps out as many crossbows as he can. And Vivi is doing an amazing job, even though he had lost all the army.
Look at Jordan, but sorry, Jordan.
Yeah, go ahead.
He's behind the max base,
Yeah.
and 79 villies the max now. He has lost like 30 villies during these 2 minutes. He was up to Imperial, and now his economy is a disaster in comparison with Mr. Yo that is up to Imperial now with 30 villies more.
Exactly. This is looking
what the hell?
so good for WWP right now. Taking more and more lead. Mr. Yo goes to Imperial Age now himself. He's trailing behind in terms of the timing, but man, he has such a better economy right now. Max is 24 villages behind him. And Vivi, it looks like he's not stopping. He's pressuring Velese now. Ramp will come. No, Bombard Cannons will come out. And I think Velese will even struggle against Vivi here.
Yeah, well, Velese is, in my opinion, playing really well because, to be honest, Velese has been on the right side for almost the whole game, Jordan.
Yeah.
And that's why, because Supi has been so behind. So he's trying to defend them there. And it makes that now himself has a huge problem against Fat Dragon, which makes sense. Even like that, the score is almost the same. He has great population overall, but the problem is that, well, since they were all busy, they have destroyed the max economy.
Yeah, exactly. And that is the biggest problem because Mr. Yo, he right now has 104 villagers. If he is capable of hitting Imperial Age without taking any damage, and it kind of looks like that, and he's able to get Paladin, then Memb, I don't see a way how Suomi can compete against that.
Oh yeah, nobody see it, you know. I mean, it's so difficult. It's really difficult. I'm checking on the left now, and on the left we see how he's still trying to go. It's crazy the amount of army Velese managed to put out there because man, he's on the right, he's on the left, and right now Teal is just playing against only against Velese, and it's pretty crazy. But they are now trying to kill Leaks, and Leaks still need to reach Imperial. In mind that now they will kill that onset. It's gonna be unlikely because there is the 2 archery ranges. Now the Cavaliers box formation. I love to see that formation. It's funny, but man, I don't know. The Massas is in a big problem, and Supi is still 50 villages. It's not so behind in village with blue, but he's still in Castle Age, Jordan.
Yeah. And if you look at him, he is not even looking at Imperial Age right now.
The TC!
No
He's
way.
gonna kill.
No way.
Oof, almost, man. He's gonna be.
Is it
oh
died?
my god!
Does it go down?
He's 1 second. No.
Oh.
He reached Imperial. My goodness, 2 seconds before, but now Leaks got destroyed. Man, he was 2 seconds, Jordan. If they get in just 2 seconds, they can win the game. Leaks get that army Arbalest. They could come back in this game.
Yeah, 100%. That was so crucial right now, and I'm not sure if you saw that, man, but Mr. Yo, he was smiling. So I'm pretty sure Lix told them, yo guys, I just barely made it into Imperial Age right now.
Okay, so this is Jordan hyping the cameras, huh? That's the way. This is a professional co-caster. Okay, Jordan, I mean, we have fixed the audio, and now everything is all right.
Finally. Yeah,
What is this, man? He took the TC. If he killed the town center before Imperial, will be hilarious, man. But I'm sure that, well, that Joe was like, because Leaks was like, my TC. I did it. You know, it's crazy. And who is winning this game? Because Villain's numbers is the same right now. It's literally the same.
it is the same. WWP still has more army though, and they were pushing Velese very nicely. So I don't see how they can stop Vivi right now. It just feels like his army is way too strong. There are elite skirms fighting against those, but obviously that's not going to work. Man, seriously, I caught up to the game now 1 second ago and they call it. No.
Man, I mean, I don't want to blame your PC, but man, what happened with your PC? How you didn't catch up yet? I mean, we got a support then, the Jordan, to get a new PC because this is, you see, I'm supporting you also, huh? You see?
No,
guys, we have to support Jordan, you know. But seriously, Mr. Jordan, what happened in this game? Honestly, like it was looking good for a while, but Supi fall really behind. And even if you can see population for leaks, well, it was done the job already. And even with that population, Vivi is playing I don't know if you have been following with all the other games because it's difficult when you also want to practice and sleep as well. But Vivi's playing this tournament like I don't remember, you know? Like I really don't remember. Really good, man.
100%. And in 1v1s, he's playing phenomenal as well, right? But it felt like throughout the last 1-2 years, he has not been performing as well in the 1v1 tournaments. But oh boy, he definitely has stepped it up in this team game tournament. And it feels like they can really rely on him. And Lix, I mean, we know Lix. He's one of the craziest players we have in the game. And, you know, on flank side, you can make a lot of things happen if you're more of the crazy player. So it's just phenomenal, a phenomenal team. And yeah, let's see. I mean, it was a close one. I think if the MTC goes down, Memb, there is some chances, but yeah.
Even maybe with the TC down, because it looks like really Vivi was. I mean, I'm checking the resources. He got much better economy as a flank. Even that the pocket, you know, that's usually not normal in Arabia or Savannah, like we call it in the tournament. And then Army 74, the largest army, the best KD ratio. Well, fantastic. And now, well, all we can say is we're going to move to game number 2. But what they have prepared for now is that they have switched one player, Rubenstock. And now I'm going to make you a funny question because you're going to be compromised here. Do you think it's better to have a team with 3 players or a team with 4 players?
Depends if
Let's see what you're going to tell me.
Depends if Dowd is in your team or not.
Okay. I was suspecting something like this. But you have to tell me if Dowd is in your team. It's good to have 4 or 3. Okay, don't answer. Let's go for the game. And now, Rubenstock with the Labricam at the back, pushing or reading the. No, come on, answer. It's good to have Dowd and 4 players.
If he was listening, I would have said something.
Okay. Well, focus again in this map. This map is kinda crazy. All this cracked terrain. Remember that makes that all the buildings are being destroyed even faster. And let's say that is opposite of Grand Barra. You have to cut here to go outside. In Grand Barra, you have to cut to go inside. But also, it's completely different. It's much wider the wood, and with all this crazy hand in the middle, it's kind of crazy map. I think that in this map, even if you say something, you're not gonna spoil anything because there is plenty of possibilities, Mr. Jordan.
I honestly don't think there is a meta for this map because there are so many different ways how you can approach that one. It's just crazy. You can fight for the middle. You can wall yourself up and cut yourself out. You boom outside. You can raid on the outside with whatever like certain units, and you can play certain units in the middle. So yeah, a lot of different strategies which are viable here.
Okay, what we are going to do, guys, is to don't put Jordan in, let's say, uncomfortable situations, because remember, the Gamer Legend is playing tomorrow. He doesn't want to spoil. So what we're going to do is just to focus exactly on what the teams are doing. And then, in that regard, we can obviously ask to you, right, Jordan, I think this strategy is wrong, or it's not wrong, because, and it's going to be kind of obvious. The thing here is, it's greedy to try to go Castle Age in this map, because for me, it's very tricky. And we have seen in most of the Battle of Africa 3 maps that who is going more aggressive is winning the games. And that's I love to be able to reward the aggression. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, totally. The thing is, when you're being aggressive, it means you also have the map control. And that forces your opponent always to react to the situations. And it feels like reacting takes more skill. Because as the aggressor, you'll be able to dedicate yourself to a certain spot, and the defender doesn't really necessarily know where you want to attack him, right? So it's just a bit more easier if you're playing aggressive, and that one, you capitalize on that, therefore. So a huge fan of aggression as well there.
Difficult. Then about the matchups here, we have Bohemians on the right. I'm trying to pronounce it properly, you know. I will get there someday. And then Fan Dragon, Malai. Yep. What do you prefer here?
The Bohemians, Burgundians, Italians. So
no, Bohemians versus Malai. Let's focus in the matchups, for example. In Bohemians versus Malai, in this side, exactly with Vilese versus Fat Dragon. Fat Dragon playing insane lately, and then Vilese, very solid player. But we have seen how Vilese, about the topic you were talking, that's more problems if he's under the pressure. I don't know what you think.
Yeah. For sure. If we're thinking about Malay and Bohemians, if we're talking about late Bohemians just have the Hufnice, right? And that one is such a strong unit. I mean, with Malay, you could go for Cameron and Warriors, but that's not something you want to see in the team game, right? So most of the time we see them
No.
going for Arbalest, Bombard Cannons, and Monks, depending on the situation. And Bohemians, they try to go for Halberdiers and Hufnice, but man, this is obviously way far into the game. At the beginning, Malay has the advantage. They have the faster uptime, so therefore they get more villagers on the field, and therefore the economy should be better as well.
They're all in all, as you can see, blue, green, and teal, purple as well, yellow, not really. The Max is just doing the buildings. They have civilizations that, if we think about, they're quite fast, like Malay, because of the faster up. Then Burgundians with the crazy economy, Italians cheaper to go up. Then, well, Bohemians also has good economy when they reach in. They have gold mine and average, stone mine and average. You make Ferber with the monastery, and then we have Teutons and Berbers. Berbers with cheaper, you know. By the way, Teuton's flank. I'm just noticing right now. Oh man, I see what Lix is going to do. He doesn't care. And I know 100% what Lix is going to do right now. And he did it in so much. I don't know if you remember.
I remember pretty well what he did there. I remember pretty well. Yeah.
You can explain for those viewers that they didn't see the so much why you smile. Come on, Mr. Judge.
I have to smile because, you know, whenever someone tries the siege monk aggression against me and he fails to do so, I have to smile. Like let's go. Because, you know, for me personally, the siege monk aggression is something I would consider as more of an all-in play, as it's most of the time not as macro-orientated, and yeah, then obviously not always the biggest fan of the all-in plays Memb, as you know.
But Lix looks like he's going to do that. 24 population up. Right now, it will be 25, but he lost the scout.
Yep.
And if he's doing siege and monks against one player that is going full feudal, it should work, I believe. I don't know what you think.
Yeah. The big issue for him right now is that there's an archer on the berries, so he's not going to be able to gather the food, which he would love to. And he's heavily dependent on those berries, right? Because he doesn't have anything else except farms, and you don't want to base your entire food economy right now at this stage on farms. Obviously, with Teutons, the farms are cheaper, so that's good, but overall, Roomstock, I think, is doing the right aggression here. Lix will buy himself up to cast stage, though, I suppose.
I think he is gonna make it. I believe he's gonna sell the stone. Mr. Yo sell the stone already, and he's on the way to Castle Age already in minute 12, which is pretty strong, while Yellow is going to scout. The Master is going to scout. They're all going for Feudal Age, while Suomi, WWP is going for Castle Age.
Yep.
This is pretty crazy. Well, Teal is going normal. It seems he's going archers. They are ignoring the foot in the middle, which is a huge foot, but it seems that they don't need it. And we forgot to say that they don't start with a lot of resources. They start with 4 ships, with the berries, with 1 elephant only, and then you have to lure somehow with the scouted deers, which they did it to do that. And now, Lix is taking a big risk, because also remember, there's no stone in this area. The stone is in the outside.
Exactly. And he needs to be really cautious right now that he doesn't do any slip up here. Because if those scouts and archers get inside, that's going to be a completely game over for him. Because he doesn't really have too much economy right now. 27 villagers, everything's super fragile. And yeah, he's trying to wall behind there as good as he can. Once he reaches cast stage, there is a siege workshop coming up from him very soon. I'm pretty sure about that. And Memb, after all, there was only one player committing a little bit onto the middle, which is Roomstock.
Well, it's nice. He's also with Italians, so he's gonna have army. He's having the heavy map control for now, but he's holding. Well, he's not gonna be housed ever in the game because he's
That's true,
been
yeah.
plenty of houses, you know. But Leaks, obviously, if they are not getting inside, and then he's doing a siege worship, but he's still not up. He's still in 70%, still 45 seconds. This shouldn't work because right now, look at both red and yellow are about to go up to Castle Age.
Yeah.
And this is what I love it. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but for now it looks like a guy in the aggressive play. And look at on the right side, purple, which is incredible. Velesi has Kut already outside and he's already denying the wood line. That's huge.
What?
Because now that Dragon, he has Kut the wood already. He has micro in the wood.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
How did he do that, Memb? He's up so much faster. And look at Fat Dragon. There's no chance he get out. There's no chance he can get out.
Look at the tower he did. He's on the goal. He cannot even make a tower on the wood. So right now he need to buy stone to make another tower. So Suomi, guys, it's going aggressive. They have more villains and more army. It's true. Mr. Yo is up to Castle Age, and he has now double stable. Double stable. But yellow, with Burgundians, is on the way to Castle Age. Red is wall at home. Now he's doing a tower to be defended at home, and he's on the way to Castle too. Yeah, the siege workshop is there for Leaks. Leaks has a weak economy, and I don't think that now he can push. He's doing a barrack, but he's gonna take a while. So I believe red and yellow should defend properly. I'm saying red and yellow because purple is doing an amazing job.
Yeah, Velez is playing out of his mind right now. Also, I love the walls he's going for. He knows exactly there is a big threat that the pocket is going to chop himself out very soon. And is he going to be out in time? I think, yeah, Missio will be out in time. Just barely. Just imagine what would have happened there. Yeah. No, but it's still in time. It's 10 wood. 10 wood.
Oh, it's 10 wood. 10 wood, that one. Oh my god. That's really, really unfortunate now for purple. Purple is not finding that one. I really don't know why. Well, I mean, the teams has their own preference, obviously, but I really like this map a lot. Really. Because it has so many crazy possibilities, and now the archers are there, the knights are not there, so it's gonna take some villages. That's not good. That's not really good because right now, Bless is doing an amazing game now.
Yeah, totally.
An amazing one.
He's killing 2 villagers. Oh, 2 villagers, man, that was such a close one. But he got that one. And is he getting a third one? No way. Oh, 1 HP. Okay, that was a close one.
I went away and I was showing now already the blue battle, and then you make me go fast with the camera. They're like, oh my god, he killed his own mine runner. Amazing, Leaks killing his own mine runner with that one. Now the spears, the knights are coming from green, yes, but yellow, he's gonna be there with the knights. And now, one thing that is very important. Jordan, the economy that the Max is going to have is insane. Now, Rubenstad behind the wood line from Leaks. This is looking amazing for Suomi. I don't know what you think.
They're doing just such an amazing job in getting out to the wood line as soon as possible. And yeah, this looks extremely good for Suomi right now. It feels like AM needs to force the issue right now. Yeah, AM, WWP need to force the issue right now. And that's exactly what Lix is trying to do. But Memb, I don't think he's going to be too successful in doing so. It feels like the knights are going to be enough to clean it up.
Now, Jordan, I know with what did you dream about Age of Empires in the night, you know?
AM all the time. AM all the time.
Anyway, let's keep going, guys. And as you mentioned, I don't think they are going to go outside. And look at those crowds who's gonna wall on the other side. Oof. And but again, Dragon coming back from the hell. He's going to purple, but this TC is gonna save him a lot. Vilese, because even if they go inside, those 2 tone centers are almost in the range. It's a perfect tone center to defend his economy.
Yeah. Missio and Vivi, there's no chance they can do any damage to Vilese right now. He's just standing too defensively. And in the meanwhile, you know, the Max having his field day. 3 TCs up. Burgundian's economy. So that's going to be very dangerous for WWP, and with Mr. right now, he only has 1 TC, so there is not too much going for them right now. And on the left hand side, Boomstock, he has walled. So they have 3 corners right now, Memb.
Yeah, 3 corners, exactly. I mean, they have like 70% of the map, pretty much. They're only 30%. And they really need to make the damage now. Because as you mentioned, they are going kinda all in. And he's not working. Look at the score. They are playing Suomi. This one really, really good.
Yeah.
Gundians doing the Cavalier upgrade. When he's gonna make the chain barding armor, it's gonna be fantastic. Now he's doing a siege workshop. He's walling. I think he's on a stone wall there. But he doesn't have a stone wall. Because he did the 2 tone centers. They are about to be inside. They need to make a palisade here, the Max. That area. Now Mr. Yo is doing the first second TC of his team. While right now, you can see Suomi already with 3 tone centers Purple and yellow. Second toss enter for Ruinstock. And now Mango for yellow. That's defense is fantastic as well from the Max.
This is looking extremely good for Suomi right now. Especially when the Cavalier, when they are in, that's going to be so problematic. And as you mentioned, man, WWP, they are so slow regarding adding extra TCs. And Suomi has done that quite some time ago already. So therefore, they have such a huge lead. They have a lead of 25 villagers right now. So that's quite a huge one.
Crazy. We see now Siege Workshop Armstrong from the left. He's trying to attack Teal, Fat Dragon that has a lot of farming. Yes, it's about to go up to Imperial. And Ismailai, check his resources. They are trying to go all in. I don't know if this kind of Imperial can make now the damage. Well, with these army numbers, it can work, Jordan. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, definitely can work. And Vilese, you know, he's going to be far away from Imperial Age himself. So he could take a lot of damage here. So I love how Vivi has responded to what Vilese did to him. He just kind of ignored it and accepted the fact here. And now it just goes for fast in play. And if he has Arbalest and Bombard Cannons, he can completely shred Vilese here. On the other side, Lix is adding... Okay, go ahead.
Listen, look at the archers, and now they open. I don't know if the opening there is good. There's so many knights. I think this is a mistake by the Max.
Yeah,
this kind of snowball for them. This kind of snowball for them because now being open with the knights, taking villains, killing the Kratos. I don't know. I know that the TC is there, but he's on the way to Imperial now, Teal, and that's not good. Now all that smooth economy for the Max, it can be gone.
Exactly. And I mean, this is such a good move by WWP. A little bit of a mistake, I feel like. The Max should not have deleted anything there. Because those 12 crossbows, they were definitely not worth it. And now he obviously tries to wall himself because he realizes there is nothing they can do right now to stop that. And army size looks exactly the same though. But we have Vivi going up to Imperial Age in 15 seconds. So he is going to be able to do a lot here, I suppose.
The only good thing is that the map is immense. It's huge, and like we were talking, they have 3 corners. But that can be changed very fast because Arbalest +3. My goodness, look at the score. He's getting closer. He's gonna make the +3. He's gonna keep going 1 TC only, and I really don't know who has the advantage anymore. It was looking so good for Suomi, and I don't feel the same anymore. I really don't feel the same, Jordan.
Yeah, it feels like there's no way Suomi can compete against the army in the middle right now. It just doesn't look like that. And also very interesting regarding the approaches. It feels like Suomi is focusing more onto the outside, while WWP is fully focusing in the middle here. And I'm kind of, torn apart here. Man, what do you think is better here?
I mean, I should ask you this. Stop being a caster. Be a player, man.
No.
Sorry. I mean, let me start again. Jordan, who do you think has?
yeah, exactly.
Because I have no idea anymore. But the Arbalest looks very, very scary, man.
Yeah.
Seriously.
It feels like.
Well.
It feels like WWP should have momentum, which they should be able to bring forward, because the Arbalest now, okay, I love the pocket or the stonewalls of the Max right now. That one will keep the army at bay, but they will just move to the right hand side. And Memb, we see Onagers by Fat Dragon. I love that move.
Oh my god. This is so good play by Fat Dragon. He's gonna cut now with the Arbalest on his own base. Because he's gonna cut his own base to be outside with those Arbalests. And he knows that having those Arbalests is gonna make damage to Purple. Purple is not tapped. But we have one player that slowly, in silent, not doing noise, is playing in this tournament and is playing amazing. That one is called Mr. Rubenstock. And is on the way to Imperial as well with the Italians. And that can help a lot. Actually, he's the one that he needs to help right now. Because the others are not yet up to Imp. But Vilese, it is going to go up, but the time and the momentum is still for Fat Dragon. And the good thing is that now that economy that we were talking about, the Max, it's all idle. I mean, well, I don't know.
It's all idle.
They're going to good.
Yeah, I would love to see Onager by Fat Dragon to cut out to the Max. That would just be such a master play, but obviously that's way too much to ask for. He would have to send a villager into
No,
the siege.
he's there.
workshop.
He's there, Jordan. Look at the villager from Fat Dragon. He's down there
Oh,
right now
there it
with
is.
one villager. So
There it
he's gonna
is.
build that siege workshop. So Jordan with the good point here. I mean, he need to make the siege workshop. The problem is that he's so busy on the right. Look at on the right. They are still doing a lot of farming. A lot of farming Suomi. Now sending more knights. The owner is here. They need to kill the cavaliers. He's gonna make the siege workshop. Well, he has a villager, but what is the villager doing? He's drunk? He's going away, man. What the hell? Aye. But Rubenstock is just taking over leagues. Core say that WWP is ahead. This is insane game. I mean, we really don't know who is winning. I mean, Villistow
No, we
has
don't know.
a lot more Suomi, Jordan. But Army more for WWP. What the hell?
I feel like on the left-hand side, Roomstock is going to have such a good position over Elix for sure. But I don't know, like on the south side, when they are able to breach into the Max's economy, he's going to be out of the game. And man, the Max had such a good economy. He was so ahead, and now, and all of a sudden, he has the lowest score. So he's really struggling right now.
How many TCs got the max right now?
How much does he have? One?
One tone center.
One. Yeah.
It's one TC. He has 86 villas. Yes, he's gonna go up, but 86 villas. He's still behind in villas, Mr. Yo. But for how long? 4 tone centers. He has 4 TCs, so he's gonna be booming completely. I don't know. Red came to decide, but now Fat Dragon is gonna have the honors. It might not be valuable here on Red, because we were thinking that Red was going to attack to Blue, but no, he need to help here. Now the Max is doing a castle, and a good thing here happened now. Since we have supplies in Imperial, Purple and Red, now they can slink. They can send resources to the Max, and that can be great. Because the Max lost a lot of buildings, a lot of ground, but he still have a solid population, Mr. Jordan.
Yeah. That's the thing. Both players of Suomi are in privilege right now. And they're going to be able to wreck their flanks because Lix is not even close to that. And look at Fat Dragon, he's going to be pushed back as well because he has 50 villagers less than Vilesse. Vilesse has been booming like a madman. So he's going to overwhelm Fat Dragon right now.
Well, Bohemians don't have Thambrin. Malay has Thambrin if he's doing army, and he has a lot of army. Like, Purple has only 16, Vilesse only 16, but he's doing the upgrade.
Yep.
You don't need army. I mean, what
Yep.
army you need when you have those?
Yep.
You know, Fire was already a casting, you know, and I love that one because he said, oh, well, the Bohemian has those improved bomber cannons.
Improvement bomber cannons. What?
Yeah. Well, he didn't want to say Huvnische or whatever it's called, you know?
Yeah.
And then he said improved bomber cannons, but man, those are insane, even if they nerf them a little bit.
Yeah.
But with those units, the rebels just die. They
Exactly.
just really die. I don't
Exactly.
know. Wow.
And Fat Dragon, he doesn't have any chance right now. Like, which unit can he really go for in order to defend against that? And I don't really think of anything right now. Maybe the best bet would be monks, but that's not something which is too good as well. Or mixing in his own bomber cannons. But the problem is he doesn't have the economy to do so. And Vilesse, he adds halberdiers now as well. So he's going to play fully halberdiers on Hufnice. And I don't see how WWP can defend against that. Really troublesome.
He is, and Lix has only one TC now because with the 2 trebuchet he got Rubenstock, he killed both town centers to Rubenstock. He has good with the traps. Now those avalanches are there, and ladies and gentlemen, the score is now insanely ahead. They tried, they did a good attempt, they went all in, but in my opinion, Suomi played this one really well. They hold it at the time they needed to be Rubenstock back, and now Vilesse is completely boom. Oh my god! Oh, okay, look at those Kufnische. Now trying to make the damage, they can kill everything. I mean, I know when Jordan say, oh, is that somebody boom is about to happen, Mr. Jordan? So let's go.
Yeah, I thought Memb would have been crazier, but I guess Vivi has reacted in time. But it's a tough one. Lix and Monsieur, they're both going up to privilege right now. They're trying to buy themselves time here. But if we look at the economy, 330 villagers for Suomi, and we only have 245 for WWP so far. And also we
and
have...
the biggest problem...
Go ahead, yeah.
Go on. No, go on.
The Max also has reach and privilege, right? So Suomi is looking good.
I mean, Mr. Yo is gonna have a full economy now. I mean, he's gonna reach Imperial in a moment, but the others seems to be really behind. Like 60 villages and 80 villages. Well, everyone else is around 90, over 100 villages. Like in Suomi happened. Like he got halberdiers purple. Even if you come with cavaliers, because what you gonna do with berbers? You have only one castle. You're gonna go camel archers. You want, and also he can make Genoese crossbowman. He's tending the knights, but the knights, well, it's okay. He's gonna kill all those archers from red. He doesn't have too many, but we need to hold on the right. And what is blue doing? Because blue is in Imperial is still going monks, and this is the typical leaks, Jordan. Typical leaks. He's thinking on one strategy, and he's not just moving. You know, stay there for the whole game, and
it's also
because Teuton's in him.
Yeah,
they're not bad, man. Teuton's in him.
It's just the problem for him is with the strategy he has gone for. He has cut himself so short in terms of economy, and he currently has 66 villagers. So he's not really able to do too much here. And Suomi has a 2000 score team lead right now. So it's just looking very good for them right now. On left hand side, Roomstock is breaching in to the walls as well. And with Italians, you're going to have a very good time against Berbers, Memb.
Yeah, pretty crazy. We're gonna check a little bit from my goodness. You play also with LG? I'm checking out the POV, the point of view from, what the hell, from Velez. I cannot play like this. It's impossible, man. So you are always blue. And we see how Velez, I mean, I like to watch this a lot because you guys, even if it looks like they are super ahead, 2000 score, you guys are still full focus. And Velez right now is still like if the game was 50-50.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. The thing is, at least for me personally, I don't look at the score too much, especially in team games. So, you know, you have to be focused all the time, and anything can happen, right? So, you don't want to chill. You want to play until your opponents resign, and that's exactly the focus which we see from Vilesi here as well. Yeah, right now, it feels like Lix is not really on the map anymore, on the south or in the north side. There is some TCs, but yeah.
On the left, Mr. Yo is, well, he's gonna clean red. Nah, it's not. They're calling the GG. Ladies and gentlemen, GG call 1-1. Oh boy, 1-1, and the series, as we probably expected, you can see Max how much he's talking. He's talking a lot. We think that there's no communication. Oh my god, I have never seen the Max talk like this. Like a minute already non-stop. What's going on, Mr. Jordan? Amazing.
Yeah,
really amazing.
He's going ham, man.
Captain, huh? You see that this captain, in those moments, is you can feel like, this is the captain, man. This is the captain here. Yeah. Well, so WWP 1-1, Mr. Jordan. Yeah. This has been a great game, seriously.
Yeah. I mean, you can also see on WWP faces, they are, I would say, a bit more, you know, disappointed, let's say it like that, because the game didn't go as well as they were planning to, and I also have to give big credit here to Suomi because they were so extremely fast with their way to cut out onto the map, and it felt like going for the outside for Suomi has paid off, because in the middle, WWP has not been able to deal the crucial damage which they were hoping for.
That this is starting already. Good luck for you and me casting, because you have seen how crazy it is. This African sprint is just insane, man. It's seriously insane, and they're starting the game. So,
this is one of the best.
Let's
maps.
go.
One of the best maps in the tournament, I think, because it is completely different to everything we have had so far, and as you said, there's just too much action going on most of the time. So, good luck for us casting that one.
You don't know how happy you make me big to this map, you know, because you know that the tournament that we are hosting is a complete teamwork. It is.
Yeah.
It's the first time that you're gonna probably listen this to me. I have to give credit to myself because I insisted to get this map.
Yeah.
We were talking about this because it became from also another tournament. We made some variation, a tournament called from OGN Empires, you know, and the map was called Monocol.
Yes.
And instead of the downhill, it was a hill, you know.
Yeah.
And I really love this map a lot. I mean, other day we saw the first Imperial battle in this map. Imagine, and they were fighting all the time. It was between Insanity and Los Machos. So imagine the game.
Yep.
So, anyway, let's focus here. Why we're telling that is crazy? Well, you can see how many resources you get with the surface outside. There's only now 4 ships, and we get Pocket, Mr. Jokemer, and the Max Hans. Honestly, I don't know what you think, but I love the Hans in this kind of map.
Yeah, I heard Hans are very good. Bye. I have to be very
Okay, next
cautious
question.
what I'm saying here.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna tell you my preference, and you will tell. Yeah, I agree with you, man. Just agree all the time, and then people don't know if you are telling the truth or not. You agree with me all the time. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. Ma'am, Cameron and Hans are amazing.
Okay, I agree with that too. I agree. Well, I mean, we are not going to discover the civilizations. Khmer is nice because you can also put some houses close to the surface, so you can gather those villages in this crazy aggression. But then if you are garrisoning those villages, they still be in idle. So that's a good bonus, but not super decider, in my opinion. The Hans, why Hans are great? Well, in a big battle scenario like this one, having stables working 20% faster is great. And and then we'll see what happened, because Japanese and Dravidians. The thing is, we are starting to see as flanks a lot all these 4 civilizations: Dravidians, Japanese, Malians, and Mayans. And honestly, it makes a lot of sense to me for many reasons, Mr. Jordan.
Yeah, Malians, I would say even from all these flank civilizations, might be even the worst, but they're still good, right? Because with the wood bonus they get on their buildings, they're capable of adding the mill faster, the barrack faster, the archer range faster, so that helps a lot in their play. Japanese, obviously the more improved version, especially if we're thinking about Imperial Age, they have bracers as well, so they should be better there. Dravidians, they're just amazing as a flank civ with the 200 extra wood you're getting. It helps your early build so much here. And also Mines. Man, I don't think I have to say anything about Mines, because Mines are Mines.
I mean, what we can say about Mayans? I'm just looking forward to see Leaks in this map. He's usually playing crazy. For now, he has the barrack and he's not going forward or something. He's just doing militias. Purple is about to do militias. I believe he's doing the barrack. But this is what we see in these maps as well. Mr. Yo, already up with 18 population.
Yep.
Not even Loom. Not even Loom.
Wow, that is pretty greedy. And Memb, he's just now building his lumber camp.
Yeah. Oh my god. Wow.
He's just now building his lumber camp. So
on foot.
Everything on foot. And keep in mind, Skimmer, you don't need buildings in order to go up to the next stage, and you also don't need to build a barrack in order to build a stable. So he's going to be able to get himself scouts out extremely fast. And we have a Drush now coming in from Lix onto Purple's wood line, and he's going to be able to deal some damage here, it looks like. One villager could be going down here, Memb.
He's trying to get it, but those...
it's so hard.
I don't know. It's so hard. He's taking... Yeah, he got it. Okay. He took one, so already doing the damage. But it's still not up. Purple is up now with 18 population. It's going to be up very, very quick. He's Japanese. And he's doing now the militias. He didn't even take it. Look at how strong is the Swordfish. He didn't even take the Rhino. You know, and he's 400 foot. That's pretty crazy, man. Yeah. Seriously.
He focused everything onto those swordfish, and it makes sense as Japanese because the mill only costs 50 wood instead of the 100, so you're able to expand so much faster. Lix now goes up to Fuel H himself. We see Fat Dragon. He goes straight into the archers without adding man at arms himself. Roomstock will go man at arms. We also see Velessa going for man at arms. And yeah, those two militia, they're not doing too much anymore. And I'm kind of scared for Lix here onto Shorefish, because those man-at-arms from Japanese, they're going to have a good situation here, Memb.
So you think is the right call that he's sending the militias instead of chasing those two? Just try to make damage yourself. Better than defend.
Yes, I think it is a good play.
Okay, RT range here in front. Look at those. Oh, but he's coming now with 2-3 militias. He's coming with 3 militias again. So he's going to put some more pressure. And those are going to be Malians. Malians, if you try then to defend later with archers is gonna be painful because with the extra pierce armor it's gonna be difficult. You will need fletching for sure. Otherwise, he's gonna deal really good against those. We can see now how Blue is walling himself completely. I don't know if he's gonna be walling all. Yes, he is, but those duelists won't be efficient anymore. On the other side, we see how Rubenstock is there with the men-at-arms as well, but we have already found Dragon with double archery range with the Mayans, which is expected.
Oh, and purple is in! Man, purple is in!
Oh, he got it. But he's not gonna kill.
He's going to kill
he's
one
blocking
villager.
now with the camel.
Yeah.
He's blocking with the camel.
Oh, this is...
He's coming to help. You have to tell me because I was using the opposite side of the map and I was like, what happened? What happened? Okay, look at those men-at-arms. Now he's gonna be cleaning by Yo probably with those scouts. He has 5 scouts. The match has a lot too. Oh my god. It's 5 men-at-arms by leagues on purple woodline. But I don't like that he's attacking the woodline. I will go for somewhere else.
Yeah, I think that's something he's going to do now. And Memb, oh, that was so bad for Vilessa. He fought with those men-at-arms against the house, even though scouts were hitting him. So that was really painful for him. And Vilessa, he's going to struggle now against those 5 men-at-arms here.
Oh my god, he's going there. Look at those. I'm gonna put his point of view full of war, and you can see he's so many. What? He's not reacting. What's going on? How you are not reacting yet against these? He's not gonna lose probably too many because he's so many delays and he's gonna move. But man, you have to react fast. And the problem is that all those are 8 villages idle completely now, and all his food is gone right now.
Exactly. So all the food economy he was basing was on those shorefish. And now he's about to lose 1 villager. He lost that one. And the archer has been taking a lot of damage as well. So this is looking rather rough for Vilessa. But I love the fact that he still has a rhino under the TC. That's just amazing for him.
Really crazy. Anyway, the Max going aggressive. How many stables he has? 1 is stable, but he's doing already forging. Oh, even his killbard in armor. So the Max is going all feudal, it seems. And now, even if there's a tower, well, he has houses, but he's there with the scouts. The scouts are there on Mr. Yo base. Yes, and he's gonna try to kill villages, and he's gonna kill Tom or not. Well, there's a house, but those scouts with the upgrades. He's gonna take 1, he's gonna take 2. He's doing an amazing job now, the Max. Oh, good move here by Yo. Also microing the village with the tower, but there's no more spots. Jordan, no more spot, and he takes the village.
Exactly.
The Max is going super aggressive. 10 scouts, Mr. Yo 2.
Exactly. This is looking so good for the Max right now. Just a beautiful play. And also look at him at home. He is powered up. So there is no way that WWP can punish him being aggressive right now. And yeah, Mr. Yo, he's in a disastrous position.
He's in a bad position. I'm checking now on purple base. Vilessa, he took the rhino. And now with the archers, he's gonna clean all the men-at-arms. He's taking a while, yes, because he's Malian, so it's harder. But the Max is still there. And the Max is with the upgrades. The scouts from Yo, they don't have any upgrades.
Yep.
They don't have any upgrades, so he cannot really commit at all. And he still have more than numbers. Forville is more and more army. And the Max playing again great. While Rubenstock, it's also what I was talking to you about Rubenstock in his face-to-face with everyone in the tournament. Maybe has been playing great. Rubenstock is ahead.
Yep, Roomstock is ahead. Roomstock.
And Mayans.
Yeah, exactly. So he, in theory, even has the burst Civ, right? So he's doing a phenomenal job, and he's expanding more to the shorefish, to the northern side. He has exactly the same numbers as Vivi, so that's very nicely done by him. Vivi going for the plated arch armor now.
And look at the south, completely. Well, I see a scout and red together, gonna clean VV arches in the south completely. With the 2 versus 1, great communication, great coordination. Still gonna lose all the arches. 3 scouts, remember, those are with +1/+1. And now
look at Blue. Look at Blue, man. He's getting a lot of villagers killed, and Vilessa, he's able to completely wreck the woodline of Lix right now. And Lix, he's in such a tough position. Overall, 22 army for WWP and 38 for Suomi. Bloodlines in for the Max.
Wow.
This is looking so good for Suomi right now.
Like we're talking, it's being rewarded the aggression. They have even more villages too. Why? Because since they're doing a lot of farming, look at the army numbers they have. And ladies and gentlemen, Vilessa now doing double attacks, but who cares if he's doing double attacks now when he's on the way to Castle Age? He's on the way to Castle Age when his opponent, Blue, is on the way to die, Mr. Jordan.
Yep. He has currently 70 food in the bank, Elixir, so he's going to be a bit behind there. Vivi has a bit of a better engagement onto the northern side, but Max, he's supporting so well with those scouts, and Fat Dragon, he cannot chase after those units because of the fact that those scouts are there, and Vivi, he's really having a huge economy onto those shorefish, and Map, I think the likelihood of him losing that is very high.
Yes, Rubenstock, he's up too.
Yeah, amazing.
What's going on?
Amazing.
This is awesome gameplay from Suomi, seriously. Taking out the village, killing absolutely everything. There's no way that they come back. Like how? And they are also, at the same time, they're attacking the wood from Mr. Yo with a scout, with archers. What's going on? Okay, one extra life here. Lee's killing a lot of villages on Velese, and he's still killing a lot. But, well, he's still gonna be in castles in a moment. But he's taking so many.
Yeah,
Many that Velese now is the lowest village in the game, Mr. Jordan.
Velese has 28 villagers right now, so that is something which he cannot be too happy about. And Lix now sees that his opponent is in castage, so he knows exactly, okay, maybe that what I did right now in terms of the move, that was the saver for me right now. But the thing is, it's just both flanks are up to castage in the moment. Roomstock is as well in a second, and Vivi, he's not up. Lix, he's not up. And the Max, he's going to be up in a second.
Wow, the Max is also on the way to Castle Age, man. With all the damage they did. Let me just check the Echo KD. Lix has killed 11 villages in the previous moment, but till that village, they didn't kill anything to... The Max has killed 6 villages, Rubenstock 2. The thing is, it's all about the macro here. Because they didn't kill so many villages, and he killed in some units, yes. The macro here from Suomi is being insane. It's being really in another level. Now is when they're killing a lot. And seriously, the score difference for a map like this is now insane.
Yeah. This is going to be a tough game for Imperial Age, I think, because Suomi, I don't think they're going to give WWP as much time, because on the north side, Roomstock, he's having a perfect game so far, and they're calling it GG.
Oh, you say that a tough game for Imperial, a tough game for Castle Age. Not on WWP, none of them reached Castle Age.
Yeah.
In my opinion, that was one of the smoothest game played by Suomi in the tournament.
Yeah.
100% domination.
From start to finish. Everything has been super smooth. Very well executed by all of them. And just complete, total, brutal domination, man.
Yeah, I mean, and in the statistics we're gonna see that military, the Max 21-12, Leslie 34-27, and because he lost 11 villages at the end of the game, and Rubenstock, I'm very impressed with Rubenstock. 25 largest army, by far the most in the game with Dravidians, really smooth transition. He was playing against Fat Dragon, that is playing a great tournament, and with the Mayans, he was up like a minute later. But it seems that this Dravidian bonus, well, I don't know if it's the 200 wood or what, but Rubenstock controlled that great. And he reached Castle in 21 minutes. Well, Fat Dragon wasn't even close to go up.
Yeah. Just beautiful execution by all of the Suomi guys. And it felt strange. I don't know exactly what happened here. But Mr. Yo, he was trailing behind so much in terms of the scouts. I saw Roomstock send some men-at-arms into Mr. Yo's direction. But I'm not sure if that was the key factor. I guess it was.
Well, let's go for game number 4, amigos, because it should be amazing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are starting game number 4. You can see the players, how focused they are. You can see the faces. And that means that the game is starting. And we are already in the game. Yes. And you're going to see it right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Leaks with the Vikings, Mr. Yo with Persians, Fat Dragon with Korea. Persians are an amazing one here, but what about Lithuanians, Mr. Jordan? I know that these questions are tricky, but both civilizations are great, and the approach for both should be go as early as possible for the dog in the middle, I believe.
And that is also one of the reasons why we see Lithuanians here. The big bonus is that they can fully focus on wood income at the beginning, instead of going for the sheep like the other civilizations, because they start with 150 food more than other civilizations, and therefore, you know, with the faster income of wood, they are able to produce the fishing boats and they're going to be able to have the lead here in terms of population. But Fat Dragon and Mr. Yo, they're trying to compete against that.
They are going to deny it. They are going to deny it. This is a mistake by the Max. It's a mistake by the Max. He's a wall and now gonna lose the village. He lost it. This is huge. This is a sloppy mistake, in my opinion, for the Max, Mr. Jordan.
100% agree, Memb. He had so much time to wall his dog villager, and he did not do that. And yes, Vivi lost his scout, but that was 100% worth it. 100%. And now he's...
Because just look what he did.
Oh
Go on,
no, Memb. He's sending another villager, and Lix is now there to deny it. Does he see it? He doesn't see it.
Check in. Oh, he missed it. But they're still going to be there.
Yeah.
They're going to still... They cannot make the dock. He cannot make the dock anymore. Yeah. This is a mistake that you don't expect from him. He need to make the loop.
Yeah, 100%.
Otherwise, no dock.
Yeah, he needs to do the loom right now.
Or, I don't know, shoot Mongols, because that's the problem. Bilese need to push the ostrich with the Mongols. He want to be really fast and smooth to go up. If he's going out with purple scout here, he's not gonna be able to do it. Well, my goodness. Oh, he has no loom, he can get denied. I can't believe what I'm watching.
What is this?
Man, that the Max is gonna... No, he saved it!
No, 1 HP!
He won it with 1 HP, man, to make the dock.
He calculated it.
He calculated it. You know what? I'm sorry what I'm going to say. Calculated my beep. You know what that means?
Yeah.
Beep. I mean, beep. He was lucky, you know.
What?
And if he didn't make that dock,
yeah,
it was. I wouldn't say it's over, but behind for sure. You know.
So, man,
like seriously,
look at the scouting of WWP right now.
Okay.
This is looking good. Like, so WWP has no scouting intel at all. Nothing.
And that's my question here. Is that worth it in that delay? Because not exploring anything. You cannot see Melissa. You cannot see anything at all.
No. That's not worth it.
Seriously, I don't think it's worth it, man. For that delay. Okay, let's explain to the viewers what happened in this situation. The Max could be now with 3 fishing ships, right?
Yeah.
It could be.
Yeah.
But now with 3.
For sure.
Okay, so he will be a little bit ahead on water, but not having a single scout in minute 5.
That's horrible. Scouting information is so important, especially to spot where your opponent is sending his units to. So, yeah, they got 1 villager. Obviously, that had the consequence that they deny also potential fishing boats by the Max much earlier. So it was obviously good, but it's never going to be worth losing 3 scouts and trade for 1 villager and 1 scout.
It's pretty crazy. We're watching right now Mr. Yo with also the team colors. I mean, what happened? Most of the pros are playing. They're like this. Okay, I'm gonna play team colors, and maybe I will get someday 17 plus. But being say that, don't loud, man. I was sure that Jordan was going to loud instead of saying, no, "Don't worry, man.
Oh
you
man,
can be there."
I love the fact that
man.
I love the fact that you still try to get 1K7, man.
Man, I have got that long ago. Anyway, I hate you, man. Moving stuff with Tatars on the left and Vilese with the Mongols. We didn't even mention, because of the dock, that is Tatars on the left versus Korea. What you prefer in that one? I know what I prefer.
I heard both civilizations are pretty good.
Amazing co-caster, guys.
It's like, why did I even invite him to cast?
Why I invite this guy, man, to go cast? Like, seriously. Well, I'm gonna tell you guys what I prefer, but I think Tatars are better for those many kills that we get here. Also, having Thambrin, even if you have cheaper archers with Korea, you get the armor for free, but Tatars with also great economy bonus, because that's an underrated economy bonus, the Erdeballs, you know, the Erdeballs having 50% more or 50 food more. In my opinion, that's a lot. Yeah. A lot of economy extra that you're getting, Mr. Jordan.
Yeah, definitely a lot of extra food there under the TC. And Roomstock now goes for the 2 archer ranges. We see Vivi, he's playing very defensive. 1 archer range coming up for him. And his map is looking amazing. Back gold. backwood. He's placing the tower, so he wants to play that one extremely defensively. Roomstock also has a very nice map. On the other side, we have Velesa going for the blacksmith already, so we will be able to see a lot of archers with fletching from him in a moment. And are you serious? So he has almost 4 archers out already, while Lix is now building his first archer.
Wow. He's doing right now only 1 archer race with the hands. Well, I believe that the hands might be better in Castle Edge, but I don't think that in Field in the early game they might be ahead. And then this approach that we saw already, and Mr. Yo is not going barrack, not going stable. 2 dogs, Mr. Jordan. Going for full water, while scouts are coming from the max. Not so sure about this approach, because then the flanks are kinda... Just look at the army numbers right now.
Yeah. Interesting approach by WWP here. So, what they are playing is... yeah, for sure. I'm writing all the time while we're talking here. So, Vivi... I mean, Lix, he's going to struggle here on left-hand side. Because those archers are going to hit the gold. I don't think they will be able to kill a villager. But, yeah. Oh, the pathing! The pathing!
The goal, okay, he's gonna kill it. No, but the thing is, if you deny the goal that early, if he was behind already in army, he has 3 archers, 1 spear, his opponent 9 archers. It's gonna be impossible to catch up, and he will start to make probably skirmishes. I don't know. Yeah. And with the skirmishes against scouts, you won't do too much. Yeah. And now Rubenstock also a total domination mode with Vivi. What's going on? Who is this Suomi?
What is going on here, Memb? I mean, we have Vivi on the top side. He's sending 2 archers in 1 skirm to Roomstock, but they're not going to do anything. And now Fat Dragon, he doesn't have access to gold here. And Roomstock is doing an amazing job punishing that.
And this team looks more like AM. I mean, Gamer Legion. I wanted to say, you know.
Thank you. Okay, 1-1 now. 1-1.
Okay, you got it. Look at that tower now for Mr. Yo. They are all over now. Serious mode activated, right? They are all over, Mr. Jordan. This greedy approach to try to go for the water, also not working because it's 2 versus 3 army.
Yeah, exactly. And they're kind of. What is the game plan here by WWP? It feels like they want to have Mr. Yo in Castle Edge, but I don't see that happening.
It's very difficult. Look, they are going to triple Mr. Yo. Yep. Triple Mr. Yo. Red from the left. Also few scouts by yellow. What he's doing, Yo is doing towers all over the map. He has more villages than anyone. Yes, 39 because he got 7 fishing ships. But the fish in the pond, Mr. Jordan, it's not also huge. You don't have a lot of fish.
Exactly.
And you can see it's getting farther also. So the efficiency is not even going to be as strong.
Exactly, and now Roomstock
is able 2 villages now.
2 villagers.
Oh my God.
Even the third one? No, okay, 2. But he's denying the market. So Mr. Yo, his economy is in shambles right now, man. He cannot access the gold.
Economy.
He doesn't have any economy.
Yeah, man. Like, oh my God.
And Lix now is trying to do something as well with his army onto the close to lake. Velas passing that one on the other screen. It feels like if Lix goes now to the max.
Oh my God!
I don't think it's going
up to Castle Edge.
What? He's up to. Whoa!
He's up to Castle Edge, man.
Whoa!
He's on the way to Castle Edge 16 minutes because the max, if he saw what Green was doing, he has done a look at the walls also in the wood in time. Yeah. He's playing amazing, super smooth, and the max, it's on the way to Castle Edge. Seriously.
And they were also able to kill the army of Vivi. The market is still not up yet. And man, look at that. 800 gold for Mr. Yo, but he barely has any food. So he is going to buy himself up to Castle Edge, but he doesn't have a proper food economy. While the Max, he has a couple of farms already. Velesa should have a great time against Lix as well. This is looking so good for Suomi.
They are doubling now. He's gonna lose a village. The Max, yes, he has the tower. Blue and Teal are there. You are talking now. Green is up, but the problem for Green is Mr. Yo. He just bought it with the goal, but he still doesn't even have a barrack. He still need to make barrack and 2 stables at least to compete.
Yeah.
So, well, the Max is losing another village. Max is having some troubles now. He's gonna lose, and he lost it. He shouldn't lose more because, yeah, he's very fast. He's 28 villages, while his opponent, the other pocket, 42.
42,
So be
yeah.
careful. But it's true that the flanks, Mr. Jordan, has a huge amount of army.
Yeah, also Vilasa
Huge.
1 minute and 30 seconds away from Castle Age. Lick's not even thinking about that right now. 400 food and 200 gold in the bank. And the problem is for Vivi and Licks in the front of the Max. The Max is going to be Castle Age and just cleans that army up, no problem. And right now, Mr. Yo's eco efficiency is not the best.
Checking. And Mr. Yo eco efficiency is definitely not the best, as you can see, guys, in the overlay. But Dread, seriously, and he's on the way to Castle Age Teal, yes, but his Castle Age is well Red with 1 billion more and 12 army. Teal has no army at all.
Yeah.
This is just crazy. Now Yellow will clean all, as we were talking. It's true that the Max has suffered a little bit. He lost few villages, 3, 4, but man, it's, I don't know. I mean, a lot more army. WWP more villages, yes, but army numbers here is just a huge advantage. And now the upgrades in Castle Age.
Exactly. That's the thing. Vilasa going for crossbows. Botkin Arrow is going to be coming in a second as well. And he's going to be able to deny Lix's wood income completely. The tower is not going to save that at all. Villagers maybe not go down, but they are not going to be able to collect wood. And we see Vilasa now adding his second TC. He's expanding his economy. And on the other side, the Max adding a second TC as well. He's going for more of an economical approach, which is not, you know, too surprising as a pocket. Mr. adding his second TC now as well on to the south side of his base. And as mentioned, Lick's economy is, or woodline is being raided right now.
And there we're watching now the Vilasa POV, the point of view from Vilasa that is blue because he's also with the team colors, but he's attacking not only leagues, he's also with some archers denying a little bit for Mr. Yo. This is insane score difference already, but not only about the score, the military numbers, double. Just double, and in a map like this that is, I mean, you can wall, but in these maps you cannot wall completely ever, Jordan. So
Exactly.
if you don't have army, it's so difficult to hold, really.
Yeah, 100% agree. The army is so crucial here, and even if you're a little bit behind in terms of economy, it's never going to make up for the fact that their opponents have the double of army compared to you. And now on the south side, purple, yeah, sorry, good.
Oh, that he has so many units,
Yeah.
29 army.
Yeah.
29 army, well, his opponent has 17. And
Yes.
some are skirmishers. That's crazy, seriously.
He has more army right now than WWP together.
Oh, and what about these? I didn't see this coming because I wasn't checking the resources. 4 wagons by Fat Dragon. In the castle. I like that, man. And
Interesting, but I don't
obviously
think...
you will
I
tell
don't-
me. Go on.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be too successful here because the crossbow and knight numbers are going to be way too much for the war wagons to be efficient at all. At least that's what I'm expecting. And now Roomstock on the south side of Vivi's base, he is able to harass the farmers as well, so that's very nice for them. And yeah, it feels like Vilasa on the other side is just completely overlicks all over the over the time, and he just has more army compared to him.
And Purple is doing an amazing job. That's Vilasa. Yes, he's trying to go. Now he almost hit the TC, but no, back now. Those are Yellow Knights, and the other side, Yellow Knights and crossbows, as Jordan was talking. 62 army, 27. WWP is still ahead in village, which is kind of crazy, because if we check the Echo KD, well, actually, the Echo KD, I thought that they have killed more, but they really didn't kill so many villages to Leaks, Yo, and Dragon. Has just been only the army numbers that they have a lot more all the time. But obviously, the longer the games goes, and they still with the difference in military, the huge damage is going to be. And now Rubenstock with the Knights also combined, they're working together all the time, Jordan.
Yeah.
He's going to try to attack Mr. Yo. But they need to attack to Mr. Yo because this Persian economy is starting to be scary. 62 villages already, and Persians with +2 against crossbows. Be careful with Persians, Mr. Jordan.
He currently has 3 TCs. He's standing very nicely at home defensively, but it just feels like the army advantage of Suomi is just so huge. The war wagons are going to be nice to keeping those crossbows at bay, but Mr. Yo, he needs way more knights and able to deal against those units right now.
And we're going to see this engagement, because now he's coming with the knights that are only +1. He's not doing more knights. He has now 9 knights. Well, it's actually 9 knights and only 11 from yellow from the max. See how on the right side, Vilese with the Mongols is dropping a castle. But blue is sending so many crossbows, trying to make damage probably to the max. I'm still thinking that if they rate a little bit the max, well, they have to be careful, because for a while now, Persian's Mr. Yo is booming, relaxed, not getting damage anymore. He even got a lot of Feast Trap. Feast Trap that if they notice, they can kill. This will kill, because that's a huge advantage that now Mr. Yo is getting there.
Exactly. So that is something you always have to keep in mind if you're playing this map. We do see an engagement coming in a second though, and you don't really want to engage against those crossbows uphill when they are Tatars. Especially, and yeah, this is a nice dancing here by both cavalry players. It just feels like the army advantage is just so much higher for Suomi right now, man.
Now let's see, the numbers is clear. The war wagons are scary always because they are so tanky, but as Jordan mentioned, who's gonna take the advantage here? Well, we will see. They are trying to micro get in the hill as well. Rubenstock is in the opposite corner of the map that where he belonged, and he's there trying to do the damage. Mr. Yo is trying to snipe archers, but he barely can. Mr. Jordan, the war wagons are killing quite a lot, and they just don't die. They really don't die. So let's see, because blue has some archers, and now the army numbers is getting closer. It's definitely getting closer.
It's getting closer.
While the war wagons are dying, go, Mr. Jordan, because I don't know.
It's getting closer here. Economy-wise, Suomi has been able to pull ahead quite heavily, though. In the meanwhile, adding further and further TCs, and the fight here in the middle, yes, it kind of feels like an equal battle. Now, WWP is going to win that one, so they will have the lead in this regard. Army size should be a bit more equal, but no, if I look at it, 60 against 30. So this is looking pretty bad.
Yeah, because Rubenstock is also on the left. He has army all over the map. Unbelievable. He lost the army here, but now the less is bringing more. The max is there with knights. The knights are +2, and you know what that means? He has already 1 relic. Because I'm checking and he only has 14, so he has 1 relic. And I'm not even checking on the dashboard, but 1 relic is there. And if he's starting to spam knights with relics, we can get +4, +5 Lithuanian relics. Blue, this is kind of awkward situation and strategy. As Imperial with the hands. I know this is the Vikings. Why I say the hands?
Vikings,
the Vikings, man. I was telling the hands. Okay, my bad. It was the Vikings, man. Why I said the hands? They used the hands before or not? I don't know. I thought that it was the hands. Well, with the Vikings, is fine, but it's 47 villas. Do you think this is an oath?
No, for sure not. And also, Lix has lost a lot of crossbows in the last 1-2 minutes as well. So he currently has 12 crossbows, which in Imperial Age, when he reaches Imperial Age, maybe he has around 22, 23. And with Vikings, you obviously don't have the bombard cannons. He's losing more crossbows here against Vilese. And he's never going to be able to push against those castles of Vilese. Vilese will be obviously way behind in terms of the Imperial Age charming. But that's just how you have to play Mongols here. You have to go for the economy approach because you have to carry an Imperial Age. And you need a lot of economy for doing that.
Oh, this is incredible. I mean, look at the numbers. Suomi has 335 population in total, 160. It seems to be a huge advantage here. But the military numbers is not that big anymore. It's true that with that castle there, he might be well defended. Now that is in danger, but no, they are moving. And this is incredible. We see the Mongols on the way to Imperial Age with 102 villages. Imagine what a boom Mongols can do here. If we see elite magnetites in this map, it's gonna be lovely, Mr. Jordan, and it's gonna be painful for WWP because you can tell me how the hell they are going to stop that.
Yeah, and I think the likelihood of us seeing elite Mangudai in this game is pretty high. Velas is setting himself up so nicely. Castle here in the north, Castle in the south as well to secure his main TC completely. And Lix, he's on a timer. He has 48 villagers against 106. So he's going to be so far behind. And on the other side, Roomstock, he's still holding very nicely against Vivi here. So it's just Roomstock seems to be playing out of his mind here. And if we're comparing the pockets, 101 villagers for Mr. Yo, 112 for the Max. And the Max, he should be able to go up to Imperial pretty soon here.
It's incredible. I mean, Lithuanians don't have any bonus after the start. Not economically. They have 4 town centers, 113 villages. He's on the way to Imperial. It's true that now Mr. Yo has huge amount of knights. 29. 29 knights, while Yellow 10. In this kind of map, and now he's gonna be able to raid. And then you don't have army to really defend. Because he's so many knights from green. Magudites are coming and checking knights, and there's knights all over from Mr. Yo. Knight's gonna help blue, but purple is there also with the Magudites. And with the archers as well. Those knights are gonna be helpful, yes. And now green is also trying to raid the Max. The Max, it's fine. He has 110 villages, 20 are idle. And the biggest problem is that everyone is up to Imperial with over 100 villages. Well, we have 82 villages only for teal and 50 for blue, Mr. Jordan.
Yeah, this is looking super bad. And now Velez even adding another castle here in the top, denying even more space from Lix. Oof, Lix is on the time here. Once we see Elite Mangodai and Siege Onagers or Siege Rams coming in, that's not going to be too healthy. And Mr. Yo now goes up to Imperial himself. They were able to kill some villagers from the Max, yes. But the Max is going to be up to Imperial faster. And with the Lithuanian Paladins, they are better than the Paladins of Persians if they get more than 2 relics.
I'm focusing now a little bit on the left. Why? There's a lot of war wagons. A lot of war wagons by Vivi. A lot. But that castle is lovely. That castle is lovely from Rubenstock. And Rubenstock is going to be in Imperial at the same time. At the same time exactly than Vivi. I mean, here, I don't know what timing he can do against those war wagons, but I don't know what you think. If you go Siege Rams, this is probably really lovely here, because Siege Rams, the war wagons are not going to stop them, and then you can push there. With the thread, with the Siege Rams, you can push those war wagons. You can just hold that castle there, but that will be if they don't have to help on the middle, and I don't think they have to help on the middle, because the knights from Mr. Yo, yeah, it's doing some damage that he's moving. Man, Suomi lost the first game, and they're playing so good the following games. Mr. Jordan, seriously.
Ever since the first game, they have been stepping it up heavily. And yeah, Velez is now in a situation where everyone would love to be. Mangodai in there, or Mongols in general, with very healthy economy and a lot of castles producing. There is no way Lix can hold against that. We see Rams coming out now in a moment as well. And I feel a bit for Roomstock. He could struggle here, but he has Skirm, so he should be able to defend. And now
he's doing the Rams. He's doing the Rams too.
Exactly.
So he's doing the Rams, Cavarts, Skirm resist. I mean, he doesn't really need to attack, need to hold, but Lix, look at Lix. He's gonna get destroyed. Zero army. Rams. Yeah.
This is looking so good for Suomi here on the northern side. Velez pushing through here. Elite Mangodai coming in as well. We see Siege Rams not in there. Cap Ram could be queued up there. Yes, indeed, it is. And on the south side, it feels like it's a tough stalemate. Which is totally fine for Roomstock, because all he has to do is survive. On the other side, Velez is doing the job here.
Velez is doing the job, and not only Velez, also Yellow is also, they are calling the GG, they are calling the GG, and Suomi with the 3-1, and honestly, after watching so much all the day against Game of Legends, I was like, I mean, the series are not over because it's a best of 7, but with a 3-1 behind, and the performance they did all the day against Game of Legends, I mean, briefly surprised positively with Suomi performance that are just playing insane and dominating the WWP team, Mr. Jordan. What can we say?
Memb, yeah, that was very surprising to me, because you know, when we were playing against them on the show match day, it was so close. And Suomi is definitely doing so far a better job than we have with WWP right now, because they have completely demolished them. Game 3 was not close. Game 4, in my opinion, was not close as well. Game 1, okay, they lost that one, but Game 2 also, Suomi won that one. It just feels like Suomi is hard to stop now. 3 match points here, man, for them.
And Velez today is playing like the top 1v1 player that we expect to be.
Yeah, exactly.
He's dominating
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It didn't till now in the tournament. Today, Vilese is doing the job and he's dominating and playing really, really good as well. I don't know if people also in the streams are noticing, but Vilese economy as a flying with Mongols, look at that economy. Better a guy that all the pockets. Like, seriously. And with the most army in the game. Sick.
Yeah.
Sick play by Suomi. I believe that, guys, you didn't expect the 3-1, but we're going to see what happened now in game number 5. And now we have on game number 5, that is Grand Barra. And we obviously, I mean, if there's a team that can put a huge comeback, that's WWP, because they have been in these situations before, Mr. Jordan. But Suomi will have to start to play less. And you were talking about gods. Leaks, it's there with gods. And he's sending a volley. They are 3-1 behind. He doesn't care. He's here, man. And now he's going to lane that one? No.
Not against Roomstock.
Oh, my God. Against Rubenstock. Aye. Well, he's going to lane now all the ostrich, probably. And that's a lot of food, too. So, this is a huge lane if he's gonna take. But, he saw it. So, now he can lane.
He's right, and all the ostriches are in one place, man. So the lane is going to be so extremely successful for Lix here. And man, I'm just happy to see Roomstock and Lix facing against each other on the same side. I don't need more. I want to see this right now happening.
Well, and we see that he's going for the lane, but the 1v1, this can be successful, can be great. But thinking in the bigger picture, in the 3v3, in the longer game, what is the god going to do here? He's gonna go crossbows? Or what is he planning to do to support the team? Like, what is his plan? Because the gods is not the best civilization.
I think in Imperial Age, there's a lot of potential for them on this map, but until getting there, not so much. So, I'm really curious what they're going to plan with him. Lix obviously can really suicide himself, that could be an option, but I don't really see that happening as well. And yeah, I don't know, like the scout of Lix taking some damage here, that was completely unnecessary, and Lix must be super happy with his lane right now.
Okay, gonna go back. He's just trying to explore because he didn't explore anything. Even the Rhino, he's gonna find it now by luck. Blue, look at that. He just find out the Rhino in the right time because look at the TC. He's idle already, 47 food, not having any food in the bank. So, he limits himself.
This is looking rough. But he was able to snipe off the scout of Roomstock. That is very, very good for him. But he's losing his scout in the process as well. Oh,
and he lost the villager. And he lost the villager too, so...
He lost the villager. Yeah, this is looking very rough for Lix right now. And Roomstock, yeah, he lost, or he didn't really lose those the ostriches, but obviously a lot of food is going to decay. But still, with the mill here in the middle of all of them, it's not too bad, man.
Yeah, but who's coming now? Rubenstock, it's coming now. The mass is coming. He's gonna take 2 sheep here, and now Rubenstock is gonna take all the ostrich as well. So he's gonna lame him completely.
He's trying to.
Oh well, maybe not. He's coming with 4 villages, and Rubenstock is not finding yet anything because Rubenstock don't have the scout. That's the problem, Mr. Jordan.
Yeah, and the max he ran into the TC, so he's only having 15 HP right now. The max should be able to go into fuel age in a moment. The house wall didn't work out here. And on the other side, you know, Fat Dragon, he's just chilling right now. He's walling himself up, while Vilese, he has 2 militia out already. So he wants to put on the aggression right now onto the house. And that's going to be very good for Vilese, I think.
Oh, but Vilese is not going for the fast feudal. So that means he's going to go also for the fast castle approach. I believe so. And this is not bad for Fat Triangle because he wants to put there the conks. And the conks, I believe that they are going to try to use the conks to delay the max. This is the way I find to delay the Kumans because Hindustan is here. What is Mr. Yo going to do? The boom from Kumans is insane. So I vote for some boom and then maybe later stable or not. What do you think?
Yeah, I heard that is a good strategy. Ma'am, I know you're getting bored by that. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry, but I have to do that.
I'm gonna kill this guy, man. I'm gonna kill this guy, man. Jordan blacklist from today. Well, guys, I'm just gonna show you guys my knowledge today. That I'm a great. Oh, okay. We're gonna change the roles. You are casting and you ask to me. Let's go.
So Lix was trying to lame Sneaker Villager, but he was not able to do so because of Roomstock. And Memb, what do you think is the best counterplay to the Cuman Feudal 2DC boom?
Well, first, you have to be a good believer and pray. You know, doing that is a great first step, and I'm not even joking. But honestly, I really believe that if Bibi is able to wall in front, like he's walling right now, he should focus on deny it, on be annoying on yellow. Then Mr. Yo go for a full boom with Market and Blasmith. Try to go up as fast as possible. You are in Dustan is what that means. Cheaper villages. So you're gonna be able to go up Castle is 15 or even 14 minutes because he has 24 minutes. So it can be 24 population, sorry. So going for the boom while Vivi need to disturb. And then Green, when he has a good boom going, then maybe add stables, and remember, he can go full camels and make the domination and have a great boom. Or depending how the game is going, even going straight to Imperial. And I really believe that Mr. Yo is gonna do that, Mr. Jordan.
Yeah, it kind of looks like that. He adds a Market and Blacksmith. That is screaming for a boom by him. And yeah, maybe Memb, they heard what you were saying, because it's exactly what they're going to go for. Vivi goes for the Conquistadors and Mr. Yo for the boom. So he's going to be able to catch up in terms of the villager numbers, but obviously the max, his villagers will have gathered more resources at the time the villagers are equalized.
I like the strategy. What I don't like a lot is the strategy that Lix is doing. He's coming on the right side with 4 militias. Of course, the gods are cheaper and he's in village now. I don't know if he's gonna make the men at arms, that he has the resources. Well, he has. He can go men at arms, but he will do double attacks, all the upgrades, and we will see. Purple, by the way, has cut, like in the previous game, Vilesa is cutting this wood, like in this slope, super fast. Like, well, everyone, Teal has good too. Yeah, but all they are about to cut. But Velez is always good in super fast. I think he's just microing, and he has double archery range outside, and his castle transition is just amazing. Even doing militias, Velez is playing today, well, really smooth, really clean, honestly.
Yeah, just amazing display by him, how well he's capable of playing, and I just love what Roomstock is doing here. The fact that he has Stonewalled already is completely denying any aggression which Lix can really go for. And he's on stone now as well, Roomstock is. So he wants to go for a Janissaries, most likely. And Memb, Goff, they don't have any chance against Janissaries. Nothing.
Definitely not. Definitely not. He has 3 villages more right now, Roomstock. I believe that, yeah, 1 minute 25 seconds idle TC for Lix. So he's behind in the economy, but he's trying to, you know, to disturb him, to delay him a little bit. He has men-at-arms, villages, trying to break the walls. The walls are not super strong in Feudal, and Roomstock is still not tapped, and now he's housed. That's not good. Yellow is housed as well, something that you really don't want as a cool man. He's being forced to probably make the wheelbarrow. Now he's the house. And what really worried to me is that, in my opinion, and I don't know what you think, Fat Dragon should have been castle. It's faster than Velese. But he's not faster. He's going a little bit slower, and oof, those archers are coming. And a castle from Fat Dragon, ideal in my opinion, was going to be in the middle, and he will have to make the castle at home.
Exactly. Yeah. Vilese is just super fast with his uptime, and with those soon to be crossbows, he's going to be able to deny all the wood income from Fat Dragon that far, so far, and. Also, the potential cast position in the middle is going to be denied. So, beautiful play here by Vilese. On the right-hand side, Roomstock is completely fine. They have a tower fight now, but that's not going to be a big deal. And, yeah, Mr. Yo, he is even adding a 4th TC. What? 4th
TC
TC
with...
He
was going to go for a huge move.
Yeah, but 4th TC with 2 farms? How?
Well, I don't know if he has really the resources or he's buying with the
No,
gold.
no,
He still
no.
have Villiers on the queue for sure.
Yeah, but
You know, he's doing, and they are cheaper because he's Hindustanis. But as you mentioned, he's gonna keep doing the Villiers. Unlikely, the castle is just going to be there. Obviously, the conch will. When him as the conch, he's gonna be fine and gonna be taking those crossbows. And blue still trying to attack walls, and blue will go up to Castle Age. I don't know when, man. Seriously.
I
I
think a
don't know
little
what
bit.
Leaks is doing.
I think a little bit later than Roomstock, because Roomstock has the resources right now to go up to Castle Age, which he is doing. And yeah, Mr. Yo, he is being pushed off his wood line. But it's also not the biggest deal because, you know, right now Somi doesn't have any units to be really punishing either of the Chinese team. And now we have Conquistadors going to hit the fray in a moment. And Vilas on the other side, he's adding a second TC. He doesn't have ballistics yet, so he prefers to go for the economical approach, which I think makes sense.
Okay. I mean, we didn't also mention too much about the civilization choice. Byzantines in this map looks like an amazing choice. Why? Going up faster to Imperial? Well, not faster, like cheaper resources. Looks like a great one, seriously. Anyway, they picked the gods and now he's doing this strategy. The Hindustanis, with a 4-tone center going, he has a huge boom and he has same village than the Kumans.
Yeah.
So he has catch up the economy already, but as I was telling you, I think he's on Fat Dragon to try to get time going with the conks. He's doing the barracks, so he's gonna make bloodlines. He's gonna go full conks and waiting for Mr. Yo for the full boom. But he's gonna be able to compete with the Max because the Max is still going. Well, now gonna take relics, double the stable that they are cheaper, doing a 30C. Don't think he's gonna be so behind. But in Imperial, I believe that Hindustanis dominated the Kumans.
Yeah, like if it's 1v1, yes. But in team games, Paladins for humans is obviously a nice thing. And man, Lix is struggling on his base map. He's really struggling because Viles's crossbows are able to enter.
Oh my god.
Oh, nice quick wall
No,
by
knights are going to
Alex.
be there. This is bad. This is bad. Also, you pick the gods. You cannot even make a stone walls. Lix is playing one of those games that we were talking before. That sadly we see him from time to time. And in a game that is, let's say, a decider to their team, he's playing, in my opinion, poorly. I'm sorry to say, but this is how I feel, Mr. Jordan.
Yeah. This is really devastating for Lix right now, and I'm pretty sure he's very unsatisfied with his performance so far. He was not able to make the cut here with his laming at the beginning. Yeah, we have 68 villagers now for Mr. Yo. He is obviously ahead now compared to the Cumans, but Max, right now, he is building a lot of army. He has 10 cavalry right now, and Mr. Yo just doesn't have any units. Only villagers.
But look at the Kongs. Look at the Kongs. The Kongs are there to save the day. And now he's started to do camels. He's has 2 stables. His boom is insane. Let's be honest. He has already in 21 minutes 73 villagers. So his boom is quite epic. He has catch up by like almost 10 villagers his opponent. But then also another epic boom by Leaks. An amazing boom. With 41 village, 10 army, still few village. And I'm not telling this in a joke way. No. It's kind of sarcastic because Rubenstock is having already 2 TCs and the castle, when he's gonna come in with the Janissars, what he can do? Well, I think at least one is to go up to castle and make a castle at home and defend with some huge skulls. There's no other choice. There's nothing else he can do. What else, Mr. Jordan?
I think at this point you have to rely on your ally stonewalling for you, the sides, because the Janissaries is a unit you cannot deal against as Goff right now. No chance. Maybe in Imperial Age when you are able to have a huge spam, but right now I don't see that one happening. Yeah, so let's see. We have a monasteries coming up for Fat Dragon. He has 45 villagers. Vilasa 50, so they are pretty close together, but Vilasa has 3 TCs and Fat Dragon, he only has 1. So yeah, Vilasa is going to pull ahead as well.
And honestly, what is he planning? He's trying to fight Janissars. Look at the score difference with Leaks. He's trying to fight the Janissars. Well, he's trying to gain time with those Menatons and Archers, Jordan. He's trying to keep the Janissars away from his base. This is what he's trying. Now Blue is on the way to Castle Age. Mr. Yo 5-tone center and already 4 stables. Definitely Mr. Yo now is gonna go, oh my god, 95 villas in 20. I mean, his boom is amazing.
Yep.
Now he's gonna try to go full army. Let's see if it's gonna work. The conks are already there. Those conquistadors are with bloodlines. They have also husbandry probably. Those conks are gonna be are already really annoying. So let's see, because basically it's right now, Vivi and Mr. Yo, if they're gonna be able to do the job, are you confident to know that this boom from Joe is an oath?
Mr. Yo has set himself up very nicely. So, in theory, you know, he can still make things work, especially if he's capable of going to Imperial Age with such a healthy economy, and could look like that. Obviously, he's investing heavily into army right now, and they should be able to kill Roomstock's army as well. But I think Conquistadors are going to die now because Velesa has ballistics, and the faster firing crossbows are going to be way too much for the Conquistadors to handle.
Oh, he need to run. He need to run away. Need to run away. Otherwise, it's gonna be a big problem. We see now a lot of camels as well. He has killed so many from the max. 111 villages. Okay, and now he has camels on the right side killing the Janissars. So he's saving, killing the Janissars. Mr. Yo is definitely playing like a beast. Well, now he has to prove who is Mr. Yo. Many people say that he's one of the top 4 players in the world for a long time. Now he has to prove that. He has to make something happen, and he's really doing something happen. His boom is insane, but the max is not playing bad either. He has 100 villages, 4-tone centers, and he's probably going to go up to Imperial faster than Mr. Yo, and that's gonna be very rough.
Yeah, definitely. I'm just wondering, the max needs to add knights now, because in long term, you don't want to stay on the camels, because humans, they don't even have heavy camel rider, so it's not something you want to think of. The most important thing right now for Suomi is that they keep the army number of Velesa high enough, because the archers are going to be the most important unit right now for Suomi.
But one more time, the advantage that Rubens will have with his flank every single game is insane.
Yeah.
He's on 71 villages. Like, yeah, he lost those Janissars because the camels came, but he's already 30 villages more. That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
That's really sick. Yellow is now on the way to Imperial. I mean, Mr. Yo can go up to Imperial soon. His food is sick. He has 65 farmers, man. 65 farmers, 1,400 food. He can make a castle very soon. He can just sell that 500 food and go up to Imperial. And that's exactly what he's doing. And then we will see Imperial camels with Conquistadors. Not gonna be an easy combo for the Kumans. It's not gonna be an easy combo. And if they can sling a little bit to the gods, sorry Jordan, oof, can come back or not?
Yeah, for sure. I prefer Suomi's WWP's situation right now, because what is happening is Velesa, he's still further away from Imperial Age. And this means we see most likely a 1-1 between Mr. Yo and the Max. And obviously, Mr. Yo is going to have a huge advantage here with those camels against the incoming knights, because yeah, the camels just shred those paladins, right? And therefore, they need to get Velesa into Imperial Age as soon as possible. We see the Fat Dragon now pushing as well. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I was about to say, and we didn't think in the possibility to go for the late game with the Spanish potential trade, with the Hindustanis, and now Blue has the ideal situation. But let's see this engagement. There's a lot of conks. It's gonna be an outcaster, we will see. They are trying. There's so many conks and many camels killing a lot of units, and now that castle is not gonna be up. Unbelievable game. Really unbelievable game. Population now for Mr. Yo is just brutal. 144 villages, 25 army, and now Lix is booming completely with 40 cities on one castle already. They are killing a lot. Like a lot, Mr. Jordan. This game is...
I cannot believe
what we're watching now.
Yeah,
I mean, seriously.
I cannot believe what we're witnessing right now, because for me, after what has happened onto Lick's sides, it felt like the game is completely over. But man, Vivi and Mr. Yo, they're playing amazing right now, and this is looking now. So good. Yeah,
killing so many villages also to Rubenstock, raiding a lot, and now with the conks inside to purple, killing so many villages. Mr. Yo's score is now 1,000 score ahead from the max with the Kuman's boom. Oh boy, oh boy. So the idea of 4-tone center It's working. He's playing like madness. He's doing all the upgrades, already doing the upgrade for the goal coming faster. He's 155 villages. He needs houses. He's pop limit man right now, and heavy camels coming. And now raiding the max. This is insane. It's incredible. Seriously, incredible game.
Yeah. This is like, man, what has happened here? It felt like, okay, Suomi is in such a good position, and now all of a sudden they really struggle. And the thing is, with the Janissaries, yeah, they're strong, but they're not really having the best or the fastest output in terms of damage. We see Vilese up to Imperial Age though. And if he is getting Bracer and Arbalest and Chemistry, and he has around 40 crossbows, that, in theory, can be very dangerous for WWP, because with those camels, they are not good against Arbalest at all.
Yeah, but the Imperial Camels is coming. Imperial Camels are going to be 160 HP. It's still raiding a lot to red. And there's another problem here. Now they can slink. Look at the coinage. He's gonna slink the gods. When the gods join the party there with Huskarls, what Ethiopians is going to do there? He's doing Kazakh. He will need the unique units probably. And the gods now in Imperial can be really lovely. I don't know, man. I don't know what you think. Look at the score. The score is still really close. But remember, they are that close because right now they are playing 2 versus 3. They don't have yet leaks in the game. If the leaks join the game, they're going to dominate, in my opinion. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. If Goff is an Imperial Age, ooh, that's never going to be... Oh, the camels are able to right-hand side. Oh, that is so bad.
Well, look at the army from the Max. The Max, the best pocket in the game, according to himself, has right now 9 army. You know, I mean, sorry, but... Well, Jordan, Mr. Yo is playing an incredible game, seriously.
Yeah. Look at his score, man. 9,100 score. 9,100 score. That's just amazing. Now
And
also
now
going for banking, he will be able to sling so well.
I mean, obviously I was joking, and he was joking himself about the best pocket in the game, obviously, and you could see the smile when he said yes, but all the games are situational, and you never expect this, and now the series are in a situation. I'm telling this because the game is not over yet, but with now leagues having 20 villages more than the Turks, how do you stop the gods now?
Yeah, no,
Seriously.
it's going to be such a tough one. It's going to be such a tough one, and Fat Dragon, yes, he still is on 1 TC, but he's doing such a beautiful work with his Conquistadors, and the Max, he's just not able to get the numbers here. He has Paladins, yes, but...
Jordan!
Yeah?
Check that castle against the Imperial Camels. It's going down in no time, man.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, no buildings, no... I mean, it's going down in 10 seconds, 15 seconds, maybe. This is incredible, seriously. What the hell game.
This is, yeah, like Suomi is losing more and more ground onto the middle, and their hope is now Vilese. He needs to get a lot of Arbalests out, and then maybe they can hold somehow. But once Goff get to Huskarls and Halberdiers, that's going to be a big problem for them as well.
And now BB is on the way to Imperial, because he has been in Castle. It's true that if you go Kongs, well, Elite Kongs are better, but still, it's not like the big difference. Man, they are winning 3 versus 2. Leaks is still not playing. Leaks is still not in the game. Mr. Yo is sending a lot more camels. This is incredible. This is incredible game, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, it was looking that it was going to be a 4-1, but WWP and Mr. Yo never say the last word that easy, Mr. Jordan. And they want to keep fighting, and now, after being behind and almost at the limit, the psychological factor, do you think is gonna affect? And being 3-2, and now we'll have to play the in number 6. Man, the seas are going like we expected, because I didn't expect a 4-1 for any of the teams, honestly.
No, exactly. I was pretty certain that we will see the second draft happening as well. And yeah, we have right now 350 population or villagers for WWP, 310 for Suomi. Army size a little bit in advantage of the Chinese guys as well. So this is looking better and better for the Chinese team. Also 1,400 score apart. So it feels like they're bringing this one home. And Suomi is running out of steam here, especially with Legs fully in the game right now with Goff.
Lux with the lead Q skulls getting inside with the lead Q skull. Look at that castle, he's gonna raid absolutely everything. Unbelievable. Now, this is crazy. We cannot even believe what we're watching, and this is epic. Really, really epic. The series is going to continue. It's gonna be probably the 3-2. Now some Imperial coming, but going back. It's true that not a lot of villages from Mr. Vivi, who is losing some villages in the middle of the map. 66 villages only, but Rubenstock, that was doing an incredible series. 48 villages, 6 army, pretty much defeated. And right now, 140 villages for leagues. Do they need villages from Vivi? No, because right now, the game is over, and I am quite speechless. What a game by Mr. Yo. Well, and Vivi doing what I was telling in the start, with the Kongs and Mr. Yo full boom. Jordan, honestly, it happens what I said. The Kongs, full boom from green and total domination. What the hell?
This was just a beautiful display, and that's also something, you know, I will learn a bit from, because the approach from Chinese was really effective, and yeah, it felt like humans is always going to be the best civilization on this map, but the way how the Chinese have played that one was just beautiful. Yo, just really focusing, huh?
Right? His answers for the Kumans.
Exactly,
I mean,
exactly.
Oh man. That's why I enjoy. People was even telling, change the Grand Barra. I mean, ban the Kumans or something. Well, these answers, these 42 civilizations, these guys are just amazing. I don't know. Look at the kills, Mr. Yo. 218 kills, 98 losses, 53 largest army. And when we check now the economy, Jordan, man, seriously. Look at that economy, man.
Just 5 TC boom. He's taken control of all the economy, and therefore he was able to not only produce a big amount of army, but he was also able to sling resources to his allies, and therefore they were strong as well. Vivi also doing an amazing job with the conquistadors. Beautiful, beautiful display by the Chinese team here.
And with all that army, he sent it 9,000 resources to leaks.
Yep.
The Imperial.
Yep.
Oh, pretty amazing. 155 villages, Fat Dragon with 76 villages, but tons of conquistadors, because we didn't mention he did a lot of conks, and he killed everything. Anyway, guys, game number 6 about to this map with the full aggression. Leaks is already coming with a village forward in no time with Berber village, by the way. Oh man, this Leaks is luring the Rhino. He's gonna lure the Rhino.
I'm there in a second. The game is still loading, so go ahead, man.
Okay. Well, he's luring the Rhino right now, but Mr. Villese is trying to block that villager. I don't know if he's gonna be able to block and kill. Oh my God, he's gonna kill that villager. The villager is faster because he's Berber, but you need to make a palisade and okay. But now that villager is gonna be down. My goodness, no! Ooh, he's saving the villager. I can't believe what I'm watching. He's leaving with 1 HP village, Jordan. He's leaving the damn village in the last second, saving the village leaks. This is going nuts already. And now he's probably not gonna leave and lure himself. He's gonna lure that. Oh, he's going back. Oh,
but he will block it. He will block it.
But
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. He's fine.
And the village is going back now home.
This reminds me of a moment where Lix, I think it was a 2v2 or 3v3 tournament, where Lix was landing on a team island, and he had one villager with 1 HP. He saved it, and he was able to make so much disturbance with that villager, which won them the game finally. So.
But no, he's gonna.
He's losing the scout. The scout is dead. The scout is dead.
He's losing the scout against the TC. No, that scout is dead.
Yeah, it is.
That scout is dead. Unbelievable. Really, that's huge. I mean, to ask me in this map, I prefer to have one Rhino less and still the scout alive.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. For sure. The scout is such a valuable unit, and yeah, stealing 1 elephant of your opponent is obviously a huge thing. It's not like the normal Socotra where you start with 6 ostriches and 1 rhino. You have 2 here, so it's not the worst for Veles. It could have been worse, obviously. But still, Lix now going for the brutal total aim, man.
Taking Mr. Yo base. Rubenstock, Lithuanians with 2 villages. Leeds with 1, Rubenstock with 2. Okay? So... I mean, seriously, Lemid a little bit too. He has Lemid as well. He Lemid the Rhino because he Lemid the Rhino to Fat Dragon. He's taking the Rhino on top of that hill far from the TC. And I don't know if he took another or something. Because I'm just checking out on Ruinstock base. Oh man, this has started really, really huge. And now another 2 villages from Leaks on Vilese base. And all the zebras and ostrich are gone already.
Exactly.
He took them all.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
And Mistio, he doesn't have Loom on his villagers. So Roomstock could make something work with those 2 villagers because they obviously loomed. In the meanwhile, Roomstock was also able to kill the elephant of the Fat Dragon. So he has been very successful as well. And Mistio, misclick. What? Oh, what? Why didn't he quick wall?
He has no loom. He has no loom.
But he could have quick walled.
Okay. Oh. Yeah, but he didn't, and now he's walling the woodline, and that's not good, obviously. Oh my god, the quick wall is there by Rubenstock. And now that Lumbercam is, well, no access for that Lumbercam. He's gonna break it there, and now he has the loom, it's still okay, but both plies, both pocket. The Max with the hands, and Mr. Yo Khmer, we didn't talk about those. And, well, both the strong civilizations. Also, Leaks coming with 4 villages forward to wall the resources to the Max. No, 4, no, 6 villages. What's going on?
Yeah, that
is
is
not for draft.
That is Lix's home map, right? The wilder the maps, the better it is going to be for him, and that's exactly where he's shining so much. And yeah, he's trying to wall in all the gold for the Max. However, the Max still has access to 2 gold piles there, so not the worst thing in the world. But man, Lix is really committed there, and he obviously doesn't go up to Fuel Age, while Suomi, all 3 players of them, go up to Fuel Age themselves.
Oof, I don't like this crazy lane. Well, Red, even with Village lane, since he is with the Lithuanians, he's up. He has even ability there on the wood. He's gonna make another Lumbercamp. I don't know, but there is also Fat Dragon that has been focused completely on his own game. 1 minute 17 to be up. He's gonna be at the same time than Red, and he has Byzantines. Byzantines, an amazing civilization in my opinion. Here, he's going forward with 3 villages. He's going to the pocket. He's going forward. Maybe they're going crazy.
Yeah, this is already setting themselves up for maybe the best game of maybe this tournament, because this is so wild. Everyone is laming as much as possible. Just the Max and Mr. Yor, they're just relaxing and taking things to them. But other than that, everyone is going crazy. It feels like Vilese also plays a rather standard building 2 archer ranges right now. We see the scout opening by the Max, no surprise there. Scout opening by Monsieur as well. And let's see how successful that forward is going to be by Fat Dragon, because I think it will be successful here.
Yeah, well, we'll see what it's going to be, because the barrack is already there. One thing that I'm missing is, having Khmer and not having this possibility of a spears might be dangerous here, but since Byzantine's Fat Dragon is here, trying to go a lot of farming and it's forward, remember, there's no stone. So you send villages, but you don't have a stone in the map. And you don't start with 200 stone, you start with only 20. So if he's trying to make a tower, he's going to get a surprise, and he will say there, no stone. Yep. No stone, but Leaks, what is still doing? Leaks is losing a villager? No, I'm just checking. Scouts are chasing Teal. I think the Max should focus more than Leaks. Should focus on his base, honestly. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, it's for me right now. It's a bit surprising that Leaks is not up to Fuel Age yet. What is he doing? I have no idea. It feels like the strategy.
He's going fast castle. He's gonna go fast castle.
Could be, yeah, but he didn't wall at all, right? So if you want to do that, you need to be walled already, and he's going to suffer a lot here. He goes up to full age, yes, but there are scouts and archers going to hit him pretty soon.
Oh wow! And he does have. Remember, he's in darkest. He won't have towers to defend. The archers are coming. Those archers. Well, good thing is the archers are without fletching. He has the barrack, but no food yet to make. I mean, 0 food for Vilese. Check his TC. He has 10 food. He's gonna be able to see now for a long time. No fletching at all. And archers without fletching, he's like a garden without flowers. So I mean, Jordan.
Yeah, this is
Oh man, he's taking a villager because he didn't notice Mr. Yo, but I don't know.
fletching is
Who's having the advantage?
fletching is so important, right, in those kind of situations. And who does he really have the advantage here, Memb? I have honestly no idea. If we look at the overall situation, 77 villagers against 83, so Chinese have the lead here, but they need to make something work now with Lix. If he is capable of going for a fast castle, he has 500 food in the bank, so in theory, maybe he's going to be able to make it happen. Being able to spam a lot of knights with Berbers could help them a lot, but still, it's a long time until they get there. And right now, Mr. Yoa doesn't have any access to wood. He just does not.
Yeah, well, but Vivi's also going here with a lot of farming. He's doing damage into the mags. He's going with the skirmishes, trying to deny as well. Look at the lumbercamp the mags did. Look at the lumbercamp.
Oh,
like, what the hell? That's an amazing spot. He found it. Wow.
Yeah, that's is the best
really,
lumbercamp.
Really amazing.
Yeah, that is amazing. And now, Mr. Yo, he doesn't have scaleboarding armor yet. And that's something he desperately needs. And he cannot engage against these archers. He just cannot.
But honestly, but those archers still without fletching.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
So he's doing the fletching now, but I'm telling you something. Lix is going to destroy. He's up. He's up to castle it in a moment. He's up to castle it with Berbers. Nobody's even close. In this situation, Berbers, Knights, they're gonna take everything, in my opinion. It's the skirmishes and few scouts. The Knights here just destroy. And I smell. Do you know what I smell? I smell a decider game.
Memb, it is very likely because with the way things are shaping out right now, Suomi is super open. And no one of them is even close being able to go up to Castle Age. And Lix, he is having a great time right now. He's not being attacked at all. Everyone is focusing... Wait, laughing? What did you find?
Check the villains on foot for Lix right now. Zero! Literally zero! He has no villains now. He's doing farmers. Obviously, he's gonna be able to do it. 20 on wood, 0 on food, 5 on gold. He need to make farms. He does nothing on food. Obviously, he will try to use the market, I believe. He did a spear, which is very smart, and now he's doing a second stable. I love when people is doing 2 stables with this crazy economy, you know. But he will use the market, and still, Knights, when everything is just a scout and skirmishes, some archers from Velese, man, and he's Berbers. He's gonna go full 1 TC.
Yeah.
Sure. Oh boy. But the archers are coming. They are coming in time to maybe take the goal. And but he has two mining camps. I like how he has the approach to the economy. But he's not even walling. This is crazy. So many archers coming. What is gonna happen now?
And Lix has to retreat his gold. The problem, I don't understand at all that he didn't wall the top side. I don't understand that. That doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. And they could have easily been in such a good position right now. But Lix not walling here in the northern side, and now his economy is completely exposed because he doesn't have anything. He doesn't have anything going for him right now. He's already playing with such a fragile economy.
Yeah. That's weird. I mean, you go that crazy, you wall on the left, you wall in front, well, you don't wall a little bit. Yeah. Well, the Knight will take over those scouts, but this time they should be attacking, not defending.
Yep.
Not defending. And then the Max is trying to go up to Castle Age, and the Max will go up to Castle Age with a beautiful economy. Yep. So that's the problem. But let's see, because he still need to go up, will take a while, and then the Knights still will have time to do damage. The problem is that now Purple Vilese has so many archers. So those Knights are...
especially the Knights. The Knights don't have any upgrades except Bloodlines, yes, but nothing else. Now going for scaleboarding armor. Remember, Berber Knights, they're obviously cheaper, but Lix's economy is just in shambles. It's just not good.
Yeah, but it's still there for Dragon. Dragon is still there, spamming army, uses spamming military. Now it's coming with the skirmishes. Those skirmishes by Rubenstock are gonna be clean. They have the army now. Well, Suomi has 42 military, 24, but they have better army quality, in my opinion. Scouts and Knights versus skirmishers, basically. You know? So let's see. Are the Knights coming? Are the Knights going to be inside? Now, Vilese is doing what Fields have done, and he's wall absolutely everything, Mr. Jovan.
Yeah.
Vilese is fully walled.
Exactly. And Lix cannot do anything to Velessa right now, and Velessa is going to be able to reach Castle Age in 1 minute and 50 seconds. And yeah, he needs to build a siege workshop, Lix is, because if Velessa gets into Castle Age, his crossbows are going to be extremely scary. Yo, not even close to going up to Castle Age, so he is going to be in a very bad position. I think it looks pretty good for Suomi right now.
It is, but with these teams you never know. Let's see, the Knights are there. The Knights will kill the skirmishes, yes. He's killing few bullets to red, yes. But yellow and purple are now very, very smooth with a more than okay economy. The Knights are there, but they have skirmishes. You don't want to lose those archers. The archers are actually the key here, you know, because there's a lot of spears as well. The scouts can deal with the skirmishers, and the other Knights can, well, you still need time to make Knights with the Huns here. And they have all the army in the middle. They have really all the army in the middle. And now, Mr. Yo Khmer, triple stable, is on the way to Castle Age as well. So, I don't know. Again, what is going on in this game? This is madness, Mr. Jordan.
Yeah, this is what Socotra brings to you. And now visit the Max and Velessa up in Castle Age. And we see Botkin arrow coming in and also chainboarding armor coming in. So Suomi is setting themselves up very nicely. Roomstock is really struggling though. He is really struggling, losing a lot of villagers in the process. And the problem is that they have to chase after those scouts all the time.
Rubenstock is dying now. 35 bullets, 13 army in front, as you mentioned. If he's gonna be able to break in, well, there's Knights from on the left from Leaks. He's doing the siege workshop. The problem is that siege is not gonna be easy to keep alive when the Knights from the Max are going to be coming. Anyway, Khmer with triple stable, Knights, Elephants, and Khmer and touch economy as well, pretty much all the time. Is Mr. Yo. Oh, he's a scout. He got trapped himself. Mr. Yo with the scouts in the south, and he's completely walled out. Those scouts, potential light caps are blocked completely by Rubenstock, and he's losing them all, Mr. Jordan.
Oh man, that is such a huge blunder by Mr. Yo here. Such a huge blunder. The only positive thing is that they're buying time, but that's about it. Obviously not an engagement you want to have. And on the other side,
my god! On the side,
did you see that?
Look at the palisade here!
Whoa.
Like Ulysses, he just stopped it in a moment because he was going to be inside, and those Knights are going to be chainbarred in armor, green chainbarred in armor. One thing is clear here. They got 2 players faster in Castle Age, yes, but they're gonna have 3 players in Castle Age, while Rubenstock is not yet there. He's not yet there, and Byzantines in Castle Age are so dangerous. We see now many Knights on the right, but you need to focus on the left, because if they get in Velessa base, at the score can change dramatically fast.
Yeah, for sure. And we see Mangonel already alive for Lix, and we also see a lot of Knights here by Lix, but now reinforcements by the Max, so he will be able to clean up that army without any problem. And they have to wait until Mr. Yo is strong here.
He needs to go back, in my opinion. It's true that he has the +2. The Max has the +2 as well. Now Mr. Yo is coming. They have 2 players with Knights. What do you prefer here? I mean, the position with 2 players with Knights or Knights and crossbows? But
in theory, you always want to have Knights and crossbows, but this map is so closed that with Siege, things can change very, very fast. So, yeah, let's see. Now those Knights from Lix are extremely low in terms of HP. I just think that the economy of Mr. Yo could carry the Chinese team pretty hard here.
But on the right side, look at the Knight.
Yeah.
He's gonna clean all. I mean, if they have the spear, I think he will clean with those Knights. Let me see. He's +2. There's a monk right yellow, and he's trying to kill. He's gonna be able without convert. Yes, no, he converted. And now that's not the best engagement at the end. One conversion in these kind of battles, Jordan, can change a lot.
Yeah, it changes a lot, and that was a good fight for Suomi. And now they have a huge army, man. They have a lot of crossbows and a lot of Knights here in the front, and
a lot.
I don't see how WWP can, you know, compete against that right now, because they're going to jump onto the stable of Mr. Yo. And what are they going to do here? It just feels...
I don't know. They don't have army.
Yeah.
They don't have army. 18 Knights, 5 Knights here by Green Mr. Yo. It's A big deal now, a big problem. The Knights from Berbers from Leaks is gonna be able to save the day. He got how many? 16 is a lot. He got the Mangonel as well, but now the hands are hands. And it's so many units. Tell me, Mr. Jordan.
Look at what Vivi did on the Max's base. He snuck an archer range and a stable. So he's going to be able... He's going to be able to buy his team a lot of time. But, oh boy, the army of Suomi in the middle has to be respected, man.
Yeah, but the Knights are coming here. There's so many Knights. He's coming with the Mango. He's gonna go back. The good thing is that they are disturbing now the Max. The Max now is gonna be in problems. The Crobos are there. All the woodland is gonna be bye-bye. But now look at the Berbers Knights. There's a camel. There's an elephant. This is the siege as well. So many Knights. This battle can be the cities. This battle can be the cities. If they don't kill those Crobos, it's gonna be terrible. Now the Max need to snipe that Mango because the Mango is coming. But Vilese notice. Oh my goodness. This is really hard, and I really believe that Suomi should have here the huge advantage with these so many crossbows, Mr. Jordan.
Yeah, these are 23 crossbows fighting all over the time, and that's the problem with the cavalry play. If both players are going cavalry, then the crossbows are going to be safe at the back, and the cavalry is going to be the meat shield. And yeah, this was really rough for the Chinese guys now. And look at the army size. 84 for Suomi, 41 for the Chinese team.
Yeah, but it's true that if you kill the crossbows with one minor or scorpions or a good engagement with the knights, then the numbers drop dramatically as well. It's more about those army from Vilese that is playing amazing. And Vilese resources is getting closer and closer to go up to Imperial. Oh. You need to go. They cannot. They need to clean that, but they are not able to clean. He's doing elephants. Those elephants are going to be tanky and old. We will see. He delete the house and he's trying to kill all the crossbows. In the south, this is skirmishes. There is knights. They have a lot of army. He's trying his best, Mr. Vivi, but right now he's having problems. It's true that now it looks like they will clean the army finally in the middle.
That one is going to go down for sure, but as you mentioned, Memb, Vilese, he is going up to Privilege in a moment, and he still has a very respectful army to play around with, because those crossbows, they are super strong right now.
Still here with crossbows. I mean, the Max bought it the stone to make 2 TCs. So he's thinking on the boom, on the long run, on going aggressive. The numbers, the military numbers is not that big difference anymore. And now the village difference is only 15. This is just madness. On the right side, Rubenstock is trying to go with the Mangrel, with the pikes, but Vivi is defending with the Mangrel, with the Scorpions. And well, you know, Byzantines is quite good to defend. The problem here is, if Novelese lose those crossbows, it's going to be terrible. We were talking about how many knights got the Max. Now, a lot more army for... Oh my god, it's losing all the villages now. Vilese is losing now everything. He won't have any economy because this is the goal. They're taking all. I don't know what is going to happen here. The Imperial going to be there, but without gold, you cannot do anything. 0 villages on gold, 0 food, 0 gold, Mr. Jordan.
Exactly, and his Imperial Age timing is not going to be scary anymore, because all the golds he can take in theory are forward, and he has no chance to get that. He has no chance.
Oh, the Mangonel. The Mangonel is also there. This is incredible, man. It's incredible. Population is still ahead in military, but now the quality of that army, dude, you still think that is still better for Suomi? I'm not so sure anymore. Lix is going crazy. He got so many knights. Mangonel is there and insists 0 resources. 0 resources for Lese. Still with the top score here, but his food and his goal right now is literally 0.
And exactly, and if we're thinking about the score in total, it's getting closer and closer again. I mean, yes, Vilese is going to be up to Privilege with a very strong army, but he will not have the resources at all to upgrade it, and then the Privilege doesn't mean anything. Even went for the pikeman here, as you mentioned, Memb. So no! Whoa!
Almost. The thing is, you can't even lose the artillery ranges.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all forward. If they lose the artillery ranges, he's not even able to upgrade them. He's gonna be in Impact. He's to kill them all. All the artillery ranges. Yeah, he's in Imperial. Vilese is in Imperial. He's trying to keep going. But what about Blue? Blue is up to Imperial, and I didn't even notice. So Fat Dragon is going to Imperial, obviously, with less army, but he has better map control. Well, not that much better, to be honest. You know, it's kind of crazy doing the university. Still going. He's doing the +3. Still no Arbalest. Oh, man. Military numbers 82, 60. 2 Mangonos. Man, I'm telling you, the let's get a bada-boom in those arches and he died.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. And I like what Lix is doing right now. He's completely ignoring those crossbows by Valessa, and he's just maneuvering to the right hand side. Okay,
The
never mind.
Mangonos.
He is going to the other side again. So he's a bit indecisive here. And if they're capable of making Vivi strong, then maybe he can fight against everyone himself. But they, like, what Lix needs to do right now, he needs to jump onto the Max's economy. Because if the Max is able to get a very good economy and getting strong, then yeah, it's looking very rough for the Chinese team.
Yeah, but now they are coming all three together into Rubenstock. Rubenstock is not walling. He's gonna get inside. They force Purple to come here, and this is the best that they could do. He's now trying to defend at home because the Max is going to leagues. I don't know. On the right side, they are gonna destroy the guy in his economy, and Blue is gonna be with the Arbalest as well. So I don't know, man. He's taking one tone center. Gonna take that TC. One TC is gonna be down. The score is still really, really close. Tell me.
I think the Chinese win this one. I think so. Look at that.
Look at the army they have now.
Yeah,
it's
insane.
Remember the number.
Yeah, they're leading. They're leading. They have less villagers, but who cares on Socotra? You don't need villagers. You need army.
You don't need villagers on Socotra. Well, the Max is gonna go up to Imperial, but
Rubenstock is dead.
well, he has no buildings.
Rubenstock is dead.
I mean, Rubenstock is bye-bye. Now he's going to go back, and Mr. Yo is on the way to Imperial faster than the Max. He's gonna have Cavaliers. He's up to Imp, and now on the other side, he's losing. He's having pikes, but those pikes got what? +1. He's gonna lose all the. If he's killing the gold miners and he's sending green all the units there, they have the mobility, man. We were talking about the mobility, and now it's paying off. Green is up to Imperial, yellow is up to Imperial as well, but I really don't know who is winning. I think that China has a little bit advantage now because Byzantine is also so good here to hold with cheaper units. Also, you can spam skirmishes forever, and then no resources for the lesson. They should be together. I think this is a mistake now going to the Max. They need to kill those pikes and Arbalest. They don't have a lot. It's too many units here, but yo, he needs the Imperial Age. Cavaliers.
Where is Blue? Like, what the hell? Where is his army? Okay,
he's at home.
Scrims now. Okay, yeah, because I feel like if the Blue was able to participate here with the push, then they would have been able to get into the Max space, but they did not.
Okay, Teal is still doing a lot of knights. Yellow on the way to Imperial. Then now he's joining the party to be together. Blue is gonna have a decent army soon. Vilese still have a lot of army, but his area is so weak. If Mr. Yo reaches there, the Imperial, and get the Cavaliers together, but if the Max is gonna be there with Cavaliers too, well, resources looks better for Khmer. Because he has 29 villages on gold, the Max 6 villages on gold right now. Because all the gold is walled by leaks in the Dark Age, you know, unbelievable.
Yeah, that's the long-term consequence of the walling of leaks here.
Sorry, Vilesi killing a lot of village kill already again with all the gold miners going bye-bye.
Yeah.
Wow, it's all at the limit. Now Arbalest here, but these are a lot of skirmishes with all the Arbalest. The Cavaliers are already there. And Cavaliers and +4, having it just 30 seconds faster, they can clean. We will see, because again, Suomi with a lot of army, the Max in Imperial as well. The score, it's said that they are ahead, but you know, Chinese, it's like a decided game. They are not going to give up. They are going to keep going. They're waiting for Mr. Yo to dominate there, and they need to be together. They have so many knights from Berbers. They are not sending. He's gonna try to kill now the Mangoros on the right. I don't know where to look, Mr. Yoda, by the way. I don't know.
Yeah, there's fights all over the place. On the right-hand side, they're about to push Vivi as well, but they don't have the siege right now. And now we have Cavalier coming in for both pockets. And what is the army size for the Max? 21 and 40 for Mr. Yo. So he has more army, but better economy for the Max. So long-term, definitely better for Suomi.
Yeah, well, he has few monks here. He's going to commit. They are going to go now with the Berber. Berber Unis skirmishes. He's trying to go with the Cavaliers. This is the last time maybe for Mr. Yo. Are gonna be Mr. Yo and Vivi able to take this? The Cavaliers are there faster than the Max, but they have the hill. They are playing amazing. They are having the hill. And with the hill here, Suomi should be able to dominate or not. Well, they are taking a gamble, and this gamble is gonna be a good one or not. I think this is gonna be Suomi game, and Suomi might be in the semi-final, playing an amazing series, an amazing decided game here, and this is absolutely nuts. They try their best, but Suomi is playing insane, Mr. Jordan.
Yeah, at this point, there is no chance of coming back. I mean, the economy is just too good for Suomi, and Vilas, the Max, are completely flourishing right now. And the Chinese team, they are, being pushed back all the time now. And they just don't have the tools right now to be able to defend this. It's just too much army for the Finns.
Too many, and the skirmishes are not helping a lot against the Cavaliers. That's a problem too. They help against the Arbalists, yes, but the problem now is the Max. Max is having a lot of knights. He has 25 knights with only 10 knights here. Now for Mr. Yo. And Mr. Yo, they are calling the GG call. And Suomi did it. We didn't see the last undecided game, but this Socotra game was insane, Mr. Jordan. Good.
Yeah, I don't think we have seen too many Socotra games this tournament so far, but it is, as expected, an extremely wild one. Action all over the place, and I think this was even the craziest game I have seen in this tournament, man. I'm not sure if you agree on that one.
I mean, brutal game. And small things, small things. And the small thing that probably matters here was that no wall in the start from Leaks. Because if Leaks was wall and got a better economy, he could use his fast castle much better.
Yeah, exactly.
He couldn't.
Exactly.
I don't know what you think. It's a snowball from there.
Yeah, right? I was so surprised that Leaks didn't wall from the forest to the market and from the market to the TC. It's just, it doesn't make sense, right? Because the scouts will get in. Yeah, that's not the big issue because you can build a pikeman or a spearman, but the archers are not going to get inside. And the archers were the biggest threat there. And if he had not taken the damage there, then his push would have been so much stronger. And yeah, I feel like Lix could have, done a better job there. Yeah, but overall, just a great series. Exactly what we expected, man.
4-2 for Suomi, crazy series. You can see all the kills here by Velese. Economy, who cares about the economy? But the Max did it again. He got the best economy in the game. They kill it quite a lot. And now we're going to see what the players have to say after this wild game.